He might not be from Krypton, but he's heads above the rest. His knowledge can't be questioned. You can put it to the test. So if you want to hear the truth and have nowhere else to go, I'll give you the solution. Just tune into his show and just kneel before Zod. Kneel before Zod. Kneel before Zod. Kneel before Zod.
Hello and welcome everybody. Today I'm just doing something different. I noticed I have not uploaded a little bit here on the Prophets of Geek Culture, so I decided to do a little gameplay action because I'm a nerd and I like playing games. And this is a channel where really, instead of my channel where I do movie reviews and serious kinds of things, I could do all sorts of cool game shit on here. So I have been playing a game that is called Slay the Spire, and kind of want to share it, see what you guys think. Come over here, chill. You can't see because YouTube, but I'm drinking and drinking some Jack and Coke, and I figured I'd drink some Jack and Coke, hang out with everybody, and show you guys a game that I've been having quite a bit of fun in, and I've been using my hours on my PS5 to play it, which I'm still trying to figure out how to stream the PS5. The one thing I don't like about I did some test streams, and the thing I don't like is that I have to have my phone with me to see comments and things. They don't really streamline it the best from PS5 to you guys. Like the quality of the video is pretty good, the sound and all that is great. The mic is the actual controller, which I like, but there's still a lot of things I gotta try to look up some guides and figure out because I can't see any comments if I'm streaming on there. Um, they would be on the channel itself, which means I gotta look down at my phone, look up in my game. It's a little distracting when you're playing a game and trying to talk to your audience at the same time. So for right now, I have a lot of this stuff ported on my PC. So, hello, lovely Sherry. Good to have you here. How are you? Just to let you guys know, too, tonight I will be doing a review on Renfield. I waited a little bit to put the review out because it will be spoilers. Because, Nick Cage fan. And I don't think it's a movie I can review without doing spoilers for. So, I'm super excited for that. And, yeah, so it's gonna be some fun times. But right now I was trying to configure the game to be able to fit it with borders because I had it on full screen because borders are a bit distracting. Or full screen is hard to do for me when I am trying to engage with you guys. So I'm just gonna pull it up and then kind of introduce the game, tell you what it's about, those kind of things. Here on this channel with me and games, I like to uh, do a lot of games where you have to think and whatnot. I like that kind of gameplay aspect. So right now I'm kind of just going into it and seeing if I can mess around with the settings to get a border on it so I can kind of see borderless full screen now. Okay, I'm going to see if I can mess around with this for a bit and get it to. Let me see here. See, right now I have it on a full screen setting. Let me just see if I can pull this up here. Share my screen. Oh, no, that's not the one I'm looking for. Here we go. All right, so as you guys can see, Uh, this is the game that I have been currently working on. Hold on a second, see if I can bring this up. There we go. This is the game I've been working on. It is called Slay the Spire. So, what is Slay the Spire? Slay the Spire is a card based RPG deck builder, roguelike, a bunch of unique different things. And basically, the premise of the game is that you have to go through this tower and defeat these ultimate bosses. There's a lot more stuff to it. You face essentially this thing that's called the Heart of the Spire, who is like the big bad. But you have to do a bunch of things before you can essentially beat the game. There is there's a final boss in a sense, but this is more of a game where you gotta go through it a bunch of times. And I thought to myself, why not do kind of a let's play and a bit of a walkthrough to see if people are interested in this kind of thing, and to have some fun because I like these kinds of games. I'm big into thinking games, the kind of games that really force me to think about the different moves that I'm making and the things like that. So, uh, you know, hopefully this is interesting to people. Hopefully you like this. If you do, let me know in the comments below. But I'm just gonna play a little bit of a Slay the Spire, and do some fun things. So, uh, I really like the atmosphere and the setting of the game. So, uh, to explain how this goes really quickly, um, there is a bunch of different things to this game. So, this game is basically what they call a roguelike, and you take a character and a certain set of abilities, and you go through. And kind of the point of these games is that you will die. You will die a lot. So, I'm going to try to do some live plays, kind of give some tips and tricks as I go along to what I choose to do. Um, And as you can see by my settings, I have started fresh because I beat this multiple times on the PC. This is the kind of game where you don't really beat it. It's a game of you go through and you do what's called runs, and you kind of run through it with different characters, but you're unlocking things as you go. So death is the whole point of the game, which I like. I like roguelites because they take the frustration of dying really out of the equation. You have to die a couple of times to advance your character and grow them stronger. It's not like back in the day where um, the more you play the game, the more you do all this, the more you become this big, powerful thing. It's more of you start off weak, you gain whatever power you can, and then as you die, your character grows stronger. And each run unlocks a new character. So every time you die, you essentially get another character in this list. As you can see right now, I have just the Ironclad. He's a he's a warrior who was sent to the bowels of hell and came back with unique abilities, and he's pretty strong. He also has an ability to self heal in between rounds. Certain characters have abilities unique to their class. Each is kind of broken up to the traditional classes. So, as you can see, you have your first choice, which is the Ironclad. Right here, he is the warrior. He hits for a lot of damage. He does big boy damage, and he heals, which is very powerful in this game because healing in between means it's. And I'll get to that as I go through the levels, but they have like rest sites and stuff to heal your people. The next one you have who's locked is the Silent. The Silent is like your assassin. Basically, they fucking suck as far as damage goes, but The silent is very quick and heavy on blocking and kind of negating damage, as opposed to the ironclad, who will just take it head on. Now, the last two classes are very unique. You have this class, which is the defect. The defect plays with a newer ability called orbs. He stacks a bunch of orbs, and you use the orbs for damage. Now, some of these creatures have like physical block immunity and all this jazz. So the power of the defect is he can get around those kinds of abilities because of his orbs. He's got 3 orbs, they all do different things. And as you unlock his ability, it's a lot of play with those. Now, he can also do physical attacks. There's a lot of different things you can do with that. But his whole thing is using orbs and stuff. And my favorite, who's currently locked, is called the Watcher. The Watcher is a very unique character because the Watcher has a newer mechanic added to the game called stance switching. And what it is she's got 2 different stances. She goes into the calm and the wrath stance. Calm stance is your blocking stance, wrath is your attacking. And her power lies in her ability to switch in between these 2 stances and cause major damage in her wrath stance. She's arguably probably one of the strongest characters, if not the strongest character, once you know how to use her. The great thing about this game is there's really no weak character. There's no character I could say is trash. They're all strong in their abilities and how you would choose to play them. So let me start off by kind of showing you the game, show you what it looks like. I forgot if I had audio linked on here, so let me make sure my audio is coming through here. But yeah, so each character has their own strengths, their own abilities, and that's what I like strategy games like this. I like games that make me think about my moves and really very carefully. I have to be strategetic in the kind of moves that I'm doing. So hold on a second. I just want to make sure I have my audio on because this is a pain in the ass if I do not. Welcome to the three. Welcome, Donut. How are you? I'm doing a let's play while drinking, so I'm gonna be playing Slay the Spire. It's a RPG roguelike deck builder. I want to say it's a hybrid of a lot of different things, and I love video games. And this is kind of like my thing I do when I'm not YouTubing. So I play a lot of games. Right now, I'm trying to figure out how to do my PS4 stuff. Uh, but until I can get my PS5 to stream accurately or to where I can see some goddamn comments, is streaming from the computer is easier. So I'm gonna throw some games on the alternate channel, and hopefully you guys enjoy. And I'm just gonna drink, give you the mechanics of this game. Let me know what you think. It might be fun for you guys to play. I like thinking games, and this is very much a thinking game. There's a lot of different facets that go into doing these runs. And I was just kind of going over the rules and what you have to do to be successful in the game. So if you guys haven't played a roguelite game or have no clue what that is, basically the concept of a roguelike, which I think frustrates a lot of people, but it's part of the fun for me, is that you die a lot. But in death, you gain knowledge and your character powers up. So, unlike the good old days, the Nintendo days where your character would die and then you lost all your power ups and you'd be pissed off, in a roguelike, the whole point is to die so that you gain the knowledge of your map and your character gets more powerful, and then you hit it again and you have more power than you did the first time you came in. I've seen some crazy people do some runs on this game where they start with the character right away and they beat the whole fucking thing. And I don't know how, because a lot of the cool cards that the characters have are locked uh, under their upgrades. So every time you die or you complete the spire, you get points, and the points unlock your character's abilities, and then you can go back in with new cards, new relics, and I'll kind of go over everything as I'm playing it. But yeah, it's on Steam. It's a pretty reasonable price. So, if it interests you, definitely give it a look and let me know what you think. Shoot me up some comments. Hopefully, the audio for the game is not that loud. I never know my talking versus the game, how loud everything is. So, you guys let me know. This is a process, but I'm going to start off with the Ironclad. Now, I'm doing a completely new run. On my PS5, I have all of this beat. I got like probably 100 hours into this game. So I know a little bit of something. I'm not as good as these crazy people who put together these crazy decks. But I'm going to go through the 4 classes, kind of tell you guys um, what the different characters do and kind of a good way to start out. So the first class is the Ironclad and I'm just going to read it. The Ironclad, he has 80 power, starts with 99 gold. The remaining soldier of the Ironclads sold his soul to harness demonic energies. His relic, and these are very important. They add power to your character. His relic is called Burning Blood. At the end of combat, so when you face a room full of enemies, at the very end, he heals 6 damage that you take. This is extremely powerful because he's the only character in the game with this ability. And each of these heroes have their own abilities. And I can honestly say this game is balanced because at no point do I ever feel like one character is weaker. Like they all have their things that make them unique. And you have to play around that kind of ability. The Ironclad, I consider more of a generalist character. He's the first character you get. He's kind of the easiest to use, and he eases you into the game because if you make mistakes, his character is a lot more forgiven than the other characters. The other characters, you really have to play to their strengths a lot more. Ironclad is more of a generalist. He has a lot of different abilities where he really can propel you to getting super high when you're trying to climb. So I'm going to embark and show you how a run goes, and we're just going to kind of go through this. Thank you, everybody who's watching. I see 4 people out there. I really appreciate you. Hopefully you enjoyed this. So Act 1 is called Exordia or Exodorum, whatever. So here is your map. Your map is the layout that you're going to take through the dungeon. There's 3 acts, so 3 dungeons. Now, the tricky part is there's a final boss. You don't get to face him until you complete all of the runs with the characters. And then when you get to, I believe it's the defect, you'll start to get keys. The keys will then open up the final boss. So you get to the final boss and you beat him. It's called the heart or the heart of the spire. But you're not going to be able to face him until you've completed one run with every character. And I love the challenge of that. I've played this now for a solid month on my PS5. I've beaten it with every character, and I've unlocked every single character. So this is going to be really fun for me to go through and do these new runs because I haven't done it on the PC. So I'm starting fresh, and I thought it was a good way to start this kind of tutorial. So over here, you have your regular fights. These are just regular minions that you're going to go through, and you have to beat them, and you gain cards for your deck. So right here is your deck. And how the deck works is your deck is your damage. Every single um, character has a set of moves that they can do. So the silent is very, or I'm sorry, the Ironclad is very like he's a soldier, so he's got a lot of like attacking kind of maneuvers. So you can see I have strike, which does 6 damage. I have defend, and I have bash. Each of them come with one specialized card that's unique to them. They'll get it every single time you do a run. This is mine. Um, and I'll go through the effects and kind of explaining how all of the effects and things work as you go through a run. So Bash deals 8 damage and 2 vulnerable. Vulnerable on creatures, you do 50% more damage during your attack. Ironclad is like your berserker. If any of you played fantasy games or anything like that, right? This dude is meant to take big damage and dish out as much damage as he takes. So the ironclad, and that's what is cool about the characters, is that the ironclad is designed to go through and just smash everything for as much damage as you could possibly do. That's your goal. And every so often block so you don't die. But the big thing, the big kicker is this relic. And relics give you a boost. Now you can have several of these, and as I go through my run, you'll see me start to stack them. But these give you additional powers to add to your deck. So everything about this game is being very meticulous and planning your strategy. You want to look at where you're going, you want to look at how much damage you have to do to the creature, and then build your deck from there. And the best part about it is, even with these simple cards I got, I could still make a kick ass deck. I could still do a good run, right? So, as we're going through, you're going to see me go through some stuff, but I'm going to explain the paths. We got these who are the common monsters. These are the people who are going to give you cards, gold, things like that. This mystery, the question mark, these are, like they say, a mystery. They can hurt you or help you. Some of them remove cards, which sometimes you want to remove a card because the less cards you have, the better. You only want the strongest things in your deck, right? So if you have too many cards and they don't work well with each other, then that's going to slow you down and you're not going to get the most out of the deck you're trying to run. So mystery spots can be very good, very helpful. Sometimes they could do stuff like hurt your hero or give you potions or take away your money. So you're really gambling with these spots. And sometimes they're the best option because sometimes you're just not strong enough to like take on two people and then, try to take on a boss. Now, this right here is the shop. The shop is where you can remove cards, buy relics, buy potions, things that'll help you along during your journey. So these are also very important. So when you're making your run, you want to kind of make a plan of how you want to build your deck and what direction you want to take. Everything in this game is about trying to optimize the best strategy to get to the big boy, and that is this guy here, the boss. The boss of the floor is what you're building towards. There's 3 levels with 3 like big bosses, and consider these guys like sub bosses. So you got your big bosses and your sub bosses, and every one of them have different things that they do. So what's really cool about this is you can check on the map and see, like, I go over here, right? And I can see right over here what each of them are, right? So if I go here, the elites, right? These are the powerful sub bosses. These are my enemy encounters. This is my spot where I can rest. I can heal or upgrade my cards. There's treasure chests, which give me relics, and then there's the unknown rooms, right? And then you have the boss battle. The boss battle, this you'll only learn about as you play the game. There's 3 different types of bosses you can get on one map. So I got Exigold, who's this like thing who does fire damage. So this is gonna be a bit of a challenge because I've like in this first floor, it's all about damage. You want to do as much damage as you can to the minions or the boss. So right now, when I am buying cards and things like that, I'm trying to get the most damage from my character that I can get. So I'm going to kind of explain my strategy and how I go about doing this. So right now, this is my very first run. I have not done anything on this account. It's like I'm a new player. Hey, Lemon Pie, what's up? How you doing? Good to see you here.
How much damage do you think you can do?
What's up, PB? You joining me on my Slay the Spire run?
I have no idea what the hell this is, guy.
Okay, so I am playing a roguelike game called Slay the Spire, and the whole point is I'm building a deck, and I got to defeat all of these guys, these little bosses, and then the big boss right here. This is the guy I'm trying to beat.
You're building a deck.
Yeah,
That's going to take a lot. That's going to take a lot of screws.
Oh, and this isn't just any roguelike,
Hello,
PB.
Lemon Pie. Hello, Donut. Hello, Sherry, if you're still here. I'm not sure.
This is a strategetic roguelike deck
Yeah,
builder.
what the hell is there's no word that's strategetic. That's not a word.
It,
Strategetic?
it is now. Thank you, Donut. I agree. Strategetic is a
You
word.
said it earlier. It wasn't a word then, and it's still not a word.
So right now I'm playing from the beginning, PB. People are joining me on my journey. I beat this game like 1,000 times on the
I joined
PS5.
you on my journey.
So are you excited to go on this journey?
Probably not as excited as you'd want me to be, but yeah, let's go with excited. What the hell is happening?
Okay, so the Ironclad is
Don't
a
like
elite.
re-explain it to me. No, just explain it to me as you're doing it.
Okay, so I was explaining all of this earlier. So right now with this character, what I want to do, because the first level is all about damage, the second level is all about blocking and sustaining, the third level is about putting it all together. So right now, I don't want cards that are going to block at this moment in time. I want to do big damage and beat the boss over the head. And then I can worry about the other
You
shit in
want
the
to beat
next
the
act.
boss's head
I want to beat him over the head. Yeah,
as you build your deck.
as I build my deck. That kind of could sound dirty. All right, so we're gonna
Only
start.
kind of, only kind of.
So let's start with. I'm gonna do this path right here. So I was saying, PB, when you're playing this game, the most important part is to pick a path, and there's two things we want. We want high damage, and
Boobies. Oh.
we want these guys. These are called elites. Elites are powerful, but they give you what I have here, relics. And with these, it ups your guys' power and it adds to your card power. So I'm building all of my power to get to this guy, to beat him, to become even more powerful. So when I get to the boss, he doesn't bend me over. So I gotta hit as many of those bosses as I can while
I gotta
building
put.
my power. So I'm going to take you to the first fight. This is our first minion battle. As you can see, I haven't played on the PC, so you're giving me the fucking tutorial, even though I got 100 hours in this game. So you defeat enemies by playing cards in your hand. PB, you like Yu-Gi-Oh?
Oh, Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the shiznit.
Okay, so picture this
I
like if
mean,
you
the
mix
original.
picture if you mix this with Yu-Gi-Oh and like Dark Souls, right? Where you die
I never
continuously, but
played
you
Dark
get
Souls.
powerful. Okay, so Dark Souls, you die a lot, but you get stronger as you go. That's what they did. They took a card game and mixed it.
Getting stronger as you go. That's like every woman's dream.
So they're just telling me
What
attack
kind
cards
of
do
stream are you
attack.
doing here, guy? What kind of stream is this? Stuff that you're saying? Ridiculous.
Yeah, this is a let's play stream.
Let's play, and what the hell are you talking about, though?
Okay, so the first
There's
enemy
so.
I have is called the cultist. What he's doing right now, yeah.
Where's Zach?
he I like how he has the two like sticks, like he's gonna use them to fly away, but he has wings. So it's very weird. So right now with the cultist, the good thing is you can see he's charging. This gives me free attacks for one turn. So I'm gonna use Mace Bash, which deals 8 damage, and it makes him vulnerable to my next attacks. So to do that, and then strike him, and then end my turn. Because you only get 3 energy. Now there's cards that'll give me more energy, but I'm new. I'm a baby ironclad. I don't got the cool shit, so I got to work with what I got. So right now he's gonna do 6 damage, and I asked myself, can I kill him with these 2 cards? No, that's only 12, and he's got 37 health. So what I want to do is do 1 block to get rid of some of that damage. So now I'm gonna block his 6 for 5, so that'll be 1 point. Now here's the cool thing about ironclad. I can take damage because of this buff, Burning Blood. At the end of my turn, or at the end of combat, when the battle is done, I will heal 6 HP automatically. So when you're playing him, you don't have to invest in blocking in your first run with him, he will be able to take some hits. You don't want him to take like 10 or
Oh,
20 damage.
you want to be able to take some hits.
Yes, yes. And as a matter of fact,
No,
if I can
no,
unlock.
that's like for the people where it's already 420.
Oh, I see what you did there.
You're gonna want to
Clever.
take some hits.
So with him, you want to kind of block a little bit, but don't be scared to invest more in dealing damage because that's what he's all about. And hopefully, I can unlock the next characters, and we'll see. We'll see however long PB wants to stay is how long we'll go for.
Oh my god, we're gonna be here forever.
hey, you know we got.
Dude,
I got time.
I'm like the bad guy in Kung Fu Panda. Is that correct?
Yes.
How do you no. Yeah, how do you kill that which has no life? What is that from? That's not Kung Fu Panda.
Yeah, isn't it
It
the bad
is?
guy? Yeah,
The
the
bad
bad
guy's
guy.
a tiger. He has no life. That can't be
Well,
right.
the birds look creepy. Says Donut.
That thing does look creepy as hell. Like, what the fuck is...
It does, and I still don't know what the
I don't
sticks
know if
do.
it's a
I've been
bird. It
playing
looks
this
like
game.
a bird costume.
Okay, so now I gotta ask myself. He's at 19 health, right? I have 6, 12.
No, I'm thinking about, haha, okay, you remember the episode of South Park when they're playing World of Warcraft?
Yep.
That's where that line is from.
Oh,
When the guys are
yeah.
like, how do we stop this guy? And they go, how do you kill that which has no life?
That was so true, man. Oh
That's
man,
my
the
favorite
World of
South Park
Warcraft.
episode.
Okay, so as you can see, I won that one because I'm awesome. And look, I healed.
Oh, this is going way better than Marvel Snap.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm pretty baller at this game. So I healed for 80.
I thought you
Back
were
up.
new. Are you
Huh?
not new? I thought you
No, I
said you were
have
new
like
to
100
this.
hours on PS5.
Oh,
So I'm
okay.
giving a tutorial for anyone who's interested and wants to play this awesome game. So here's how you get money, right? You got to take these minion fights because I got 13 gold, which gives me 112. I'll show you where to use that. And more importantly, I can add cards to my deck. Now remember, this is very important. You start with 10. There's very few ways to remove cards in this game. So whatever cards you choose, you have to come up with a plan for what you want your character to do. So I'm going to look at this card list and kind of tell you guys off the fly, off the top of my head, what I'm going to build towards. So we have Burning.
Total victory. Build towards total victory.
Oh, that's what I'm going for. Burning Pack. You see how it's blue, PB? You remember
No.
in Yu-Gi-Oh how you have common, rare, and then like legendary cards, and then they made that bullshit
Dude,
epic
I had the
legendary.
I had the literal legendary fisherman. I built a water deck. It was amazing.
I had the legendary Blue Eyes White Dragon. I had 3 copies. I used to do like Shining Blue Eyes.
Mm.
Yeah, I was
Wow.
about that life.
Wow. What a flex, guy. What a flex.
look, I'm not trying to brag, but so the blue border here means that this is a rare card. Now, here's the great thing about this game. You're going to be tempted by the colors. Don't be tempted by the colors. You're going to go, oh, blue. Look at it. It's got, right? It's blue. These are great. This is fun. It says take me. But no. You want to look at not only what the card does, but how does it help your deck. So like
How
for
does it fuck
instance,
your mama? Oh, wait, what?
this Burning Pact, right? It has a skill called Exhaust, which means when it's done, it's removed from combat until the end of the whole entire combat. So once you play this, you can only play it once, and it lets me draw 2 cards. Now that's pretty cool because I could draw and get the attack cards I need, right? But I don't need card draw right now. I need power. I need to beat the boss in the face. Now, we have a card that I really like, and here you want to look at the energy as well. You only get 3 energy until you get cards that give you more. So right now I'm only working with 3 power. Everything that I play has to have the most impact for that turn. So Anger's a cool card because it deals 6 damage for a 0 cost. That's about as much as my regular strike does, right? 6, but I'm paying 0 for it. So for this, I do 6 damage, but I'm paying 1, right? So pretty good investment. I do 6, but here's the kicker. It also adds a copy of this card into my discard pile, which means that when I redraw, because after you run out of your initial cards, you shuffle them back, right, and redraw them, just like a standard card game, I'll have 2 of them now. So this card keeps on multiplying every time I play it until I have a bunch of anger cards. And now the card I'm going to
Anger?
take,
You said anger?
it's called Anger. He
Huh.
strikes out of rage because he's a soldier who sold his soul. That's his backstory. Anyways, but this
What did he
card,
get for it?
he got a shitty T-shirt. No, he got
Wow.
he got burning
Okay.
blood, so he can heal for
What does
6. But
he got burning blood? So if I sell my soul, what's the most I can sell it for? I mean, I don't
yeah,
have one for sale, but like a ginger can dream.
but now remember I said I wanted to do damage, right? This is the
No,
card
I had
I
forgotten that you said you wanted to fucking damage the ever living shit out of everybody.
so
Watch
this is
out,
the card.
ladies!
Hey, what's up? This is the card
Who
I
are you
want.
saying what's up to?
To whoever you were saying what's up to. They
I
can.
said watch out, ladies, as a joke.
Oh, I said
Yeah,
shit. What's
fucking fuck.
up?
Oh my god. No.
So, this is the card I want, PB. Now look at this, right? 1 cost card, same as my strike, but look at the damage. I deal 9 damage and I draw 1 card. So I get the effect of this card, but I also get to damage instead of just drawing 2 cards. And that's what I'm saying. Don't grab the first card you see. Read the effects and then go, okay, do I want to deal 9 damage and draw 1 card, or draw 2 cards and then never be able to use this until the next round?
Yes.
Well, I want to draw, and it's
What?
the same
No.
price, right?
Maybe?
So I'm gonna go with that because I deal 9 damage and I get to draw a card for free. See that, and that card is a common card, so you can't be hoodwinked by pretty colors. You gotta look at this. So we already did a minion. I'm just gonna do this and go through all the rooms. This is a question mark room. What this is a mystery. You don't know what you're gonna get. I could be able to get gold, remove a card. I don't know. We're gonna click it. So let's see. Our first
Click.
mystery room is a fucking battle. God damn it! You see what I'm saying? That could have been anything. And
You say that you click it, and when you say click it like that, it makes me think of Donald Driver. Click it or ticket! Click it or ticket!
Okay,
Fucking
so I'm
A.
just gonna defend for this because, as you can see, this is a big boy. This is the jaw worm. They're a pain in the ass. So he has 11 attack right now. But what he's gonna do in his next
Did you
turn
just
is
call him a hemorrhoid?
basically, what he's gonna do next turn is he's going to give himself a shield and more power. So I'm not gonna take 11 to the face right now. So I'm gonna block all of the damage. Motherfucker.
Oh, I missed that comment. Donut said, give me the blue card. She wanted the blue card because it's pretty.
I know, but the blue card wasn't going to do everything I wanted it to do, so I went with the comment. So right now I'm going to do a bash because he's not attacking, he's powering up. So he's going to give himself shields and attack. So I'm going to make him vulnerable, and I'm going to hit him for 9. And as you can see right here, with this right here, I do 50% more damage. Now, this normally does 6, but because I put vulnerable on him, it did 9. So now he's down to 24.
Boobies is always the answer. That's fair.
Yes, it is.
I feel
Okay,
sad
so I got my brand new card, PB. Not only do I got my brand, not only do I got look at how much damage it does. You can't see because this
No.
stupid. Oh wait, hold on. I'm
I
gonna.
don't want to look at how much damage it does.
Now look, 13 damage because I got vulnerable. So it went from 9 to 13, and I get to draw a card. So bam, hit him there. He had a shield, so he absorbs
Bam
most of
isn't
that.
doing so well. We should
So I'm
probably
gonna
talk
to
about that
block
on
these next
Friday.
two.
You know what the fuck I'm talking about, gang? You watch Jackass, don't you? Or did?
Yes.
So you know what's going on with Bam, don't you?
Oh yeah, that motherfucker's on a downward spiral.
Oh, that's not good. Not good.
I actually feel bad because I remember like and Bam seems like a pretty cool guy. Pretty, like I like to have some beers with him, but sad times. So speaking of which, whilst I'm doing this, we could get on another topic. You missed the epic bitchy rant. She had a rant last night. Looked into the
What do you
new
mean a rant
Moana.
last night? When was that? What do you mean last night? You're talking about just sitting in your living room?
Yeah. So,
Oh!
she went on a epic rant about the new Moana, and you know how the great Michael Clark Duncan played Bubbles?
No.
You didn't know he played Bubbles in Moana?
I've never watched
Or
the
not
movie.
Moana, Lilo and Stitch.
I never watched Lilo and Stitch either.
Oh my god, dude. That's like
I've probably
not
seen
even a
parts of
remake.
it, but I've
That's
never
classic
watched it
Disney.
from... I know that it's classic Disney.
Okay, so
it's when I think classic Disney, I think stuff that was made before the year 2000.
I'd still say some of their new stuff is classic, but anyways,
no, I
Michael
get it.
Clark Duncan, before he died, was in Lilo and Stitch, and so the whole premise of the movie was it was paying respect to Hawaiian culture. I could get down with that, right? It wasn't forced diversity. It just said, "Hey, Hawaiian culture is pretty cool. Let's make a movie on it." And they had, for the most part, some decent Hawaiian actors and actresses and things like that. But it was not like today. It wasn't forced. It was just a homage. And Michael Clark Duncan was in it. I guess they still had to throw in that diversity, but everybody loved Michael Clark Duncan.
Everybody
Anyways,
loves the Duncanator.
So he passed, and they changed his role in the new live action. It's going to be played by some fat white chick.
That way.
and they completely changed the character. I don't even know where to begin. Like,
so which are we? Are we talking about Lilo and? Are we talking about Lilo and Stitch then?
Yes.
Okay.
They completely changed the character, and they didn't. Now, haven't we heard they race swapped? Right? They race swapped the Little Mermaid for diversity.
Okay. Well,
they changed the black character.
Yeah, I know.
For
finally,
a white
it's about
character.
time.
So how
it's
does
stupid
this
as hell.
swap
It's stupid
work?
as hell. It doesn't work. It's just, oh my god. I mean, unless we've turned the corner and people are just like doing their own thing and not giving a shit, because then I'm down for that.
Yeah,
like I don't care about any of the race swapping, but don't expect me to know what's going on when some black guy wheels into the room and I go, is he supposed to be able to read my mind? Because I don't know who this guy is. And then someone goes, "Hello, Charles." I go,
"Hello."
Charles who? Charles who? Because that's not the Charles that I know. That's not the wheelchair man that I know. So, I mean, as much as I want Giancarlo Esposito to play Professor X, he's not a white guy. So, Professor X is a bald white guy. That's why James McAvoy could do the same job that Patrick Stewart could do. Oh man!
I would argue, he's what I pictured a young Xavier to be. I wouldn't compare them like better or worse.
No,
I
but
would
you
say
give the same
how
argument
I
for
Xavier as a teen.
Nick Fury. Like, if Nick Fury shows up as a white guy now, are we supposed to argue with that? Because In the
I wouldn't.
comics, he's a white guy.
I mean, no. Let me rephrase that. I would be just because Samuel L. Jackson, but it's like we said, right? If the actor does the job and he does it well, then we don't need to swap it, right? Like, like you said, I can't picture now them going, okay, Samuel L. Jackson is getting too old. Let's get this white dude now to replace him. Because, like, now I'm going to be like, that ain't Nick Fury.
No, because I assume, like, I mean, I don't know how many resetting events there are in all of Marvel Comics, but, like, to do the MCU the right way, like, there's still stakes involved, even if stuff gets washed away and everything starts over. Like, do you want your heroes to die right now, or do you want them to be reset in the future? Because, like, we could get another Iron Man. Nobody's going to accept the person as Iron Man. It doesn't matter who it is, but we could get another one. But that's going to be like 10, 20 some years down the road when they're like, okay, time to reset everything because we're running out of actors that have played characters and we can't use these characters anymore. And we would like to tell stories with Spider-Man. Like,
exactly.
Tom Holland is young, but he ain't going to do it forever.
And I 1000% agree with that. So before we go any further with this great conversation,
Before we go any further, just give me an Andrew Garfield movie. Don't give a shit.
so as you guys can see, I got some new cards. Fire breathing. Now, fire breathing is interesting because whenever you draw a status or curse card, you deal 6 damage to all enemies. Now, I'll show you statuses later, but it's like exhaust, frailty, things like that. This will deal damage. That could be very helpful. But right now, with my current level, I don't want things like this. This is flavor, you know. This is the cherry on top. I don't want cards that are doing these extra effects currently. Now, Body Slam is an interesting one. So Body Slam deals damage equal to my block. So with all of these block cards, if I take Body Slam and I upgrade it, it'll be 0. And for every block card, it does that damage. So if I play like 3 of them, right? 15, this card will do 15 damage. So
15.
that's a pretty good card. But I have Twin Strikes, and Twin Strikes does 5 damage twice. This would be the highest attacking card in this deck because it deals the damage twice. So that's 10 for that card. No card in here currently does 10 damage, not even this card right here. So I've got some hard choices, and PB, because
Pick the bolts, damage.
So you want the Twin Strikes.
Fuck 'em up.
All right, so we're going Twin Strikes, folks. We're gonna do. I'm gonna call this my damage run. So right now, the whole purpose of this run is going to be doing as much damage as I can.
Question marks are exciting, but then you're kind of locked into that. Okay, we're gonna do a question mark.
Let's see where we land. All right, so this is an event. So right here, as I walk into the room, you hear a gurgling and the grinding of metals. Before you is a slime-like creature that has ate too much scrap for his own good. From the center of the creature, you see glints of a strange light, perhaps something magical. It looks like you can get some treasure. If you reach inside its opening. However, the acid and sharp objects may hurt. So I can lose 3 health, but find relics. I need relics to advance. So I'm gonna dig my hand in this nasty ass creature.
Take the burn, play the song.
Oh God! It said that, PB. It said, "Ouch! All you find is corroded metal and a bit of burning pain." However, you're still convinced they're still around, so I'm a glutton for pain.
Do it again.
Oh my God! I got it. Oh man! This is the most I've taken on it. Yes! I got it. So now I just received a new relic.
You got no hand left either.
No hand, but I'm a demon. I'll heal.
It's worth it. It's fine.
So I got the sundial. Every 3 turns, I draw. I shuffle my draw, I will gain 2 additional energy. So this is good for giving myself energy back, so I can play a lot more cards. So that was worth it. I'm down to 62 health now, which is fine. My guy automatically heals, so I'm not worried about taking damage like that. So let's go to this. This is a shop. Let's see what we can buy at the shop. I got 124 gold. Welcome. Thank you. Okay, so let me explain some of the things here in the shop. The shop is a place where you can enhance your deck, or you can get these relics. Now, this is the fucking sucky thing about the shops. All of these relics that are in the shop, I can no longer find in the game. It's like, PB, you work in retail, right? You know how they say
Kind of.
limited sale only? You can only get this
Yeah, you can
time.
only get it this weekend. How
Yep.
long do you gotta explain this for before you're gonna play again? Because like she asked that question 6 minutes ago now, and I didn't catch it before when we were talking about it, but I did catch it, and I said I was gonna answer a question when you were done, but you never ended. So now I'm just gonna continue on and say, no, there's not planned to be a Charles Xavier. There was an interview with Giancarlo Esposito. I don't remember who interviewed him, but he was the one who brought it up because he wanted to play Professor Xavier. But then he also said it's kind of difficult because I'm a black guy. That's a paraphrase.
I mean, I respect that though. I like the fact that you said I would play it, but I also realize that not on a racist thing, but the lineage of the character is bald white dude. It's not racist or anything. That's just the way the character was fucking made, and that Sir Patrick Stewart and John McAvoy have historically played those characters, so it'd be weird for a general audience seeing that. And now, uh, even if you have a good race swap, we know the channels, PB. We talk about it all the time. You'd have people right off the jump say that it sucks just because of them changing the character. That has nothing to do with the quality of the acting or anything. It's just, oh, I'm pissed off because blah blah blah. And it's like we say all the time. I'd rather see it unless it's something like Little Mermaid, where I see the trailer and I already know it's gonna suck. Okay, so to explain the shop, I've got good cards here. This is a premium card. This is a very good card. So this is called Dark Shackles. An enemy loses 9 strength this turn. This is like a very good, if I face a boss and he's going to hit me for like 52 damage and I could only block like 5 or 10 of it, you play Dark Shackles and he'll lose 9 of that attack. So that could be very helpful. I have Dropkick, which is a fucking garbage card. Don't ever take this unless you're playing a lot of vulnerable. I am not, so this card is useless. It would only deal 5 damage. Now, if I was playing vulnerable, I'd get an extra power and draw a card. But some of these have conditions where you're like, that's not going to help me. True Grit is a good card. You gain 7 block and exhaust 1 random card, but you have to be playing a certain deck called an exhaust deck. So this isn't going to help me too. So none of these I really want. Maybe this, but I also want to remove a card because right now I'm at 12, and I want to be able to draw my pommel strike and my twin strikes. So I'm going to get rid of a normal strike because when you're getting rid of cards, think about what's cluttering your deck and not going to help you. Like look at all these strikes. They're all doing 6 damage. Now I got my bash that does 8. I got this card right here that does 9. I got this one that PB like because I think it's a lightning bolt, right?
Yeah,
So that
Twin
that
Strike.
yeah.
Now we've switched over to DC Comics. Wonder Twin powers activate. Form of double damage.
Double damage, right? So all of these have more attack than these. So when you're getting rid of cards, and there's certain characters you want to get rid of the defense, and we'll get to that one maybe tonight. But for this guy, I'm getting rid of these weak attacks to make way for my strong attacks. So I'm gonna get rid of this. Bam. Now my deck's down to 11, and I can draw the cards that I need. Now I can't buy anything. I want to save this, and there's potions here. Now this is an interesting one that I might buy. Strength potion. I gain 2 strength, which means that the damage of my cards now get +2. So if I play twin strikes, it would be 7 damage twice, right? Or my pummel strike would be 11 damage instead of 9. So this might come in handy for the boss, so I'm going to pick this up. So now I got this potion I can activate during the battle if shit gets really sticky. So, shut up, PB. I know you were thinking of something for that. I can just see it. As soon as I said it, I can see that goofy ass smile, even though I can't see this our StreamYard. I could tell you had that.
Oh, you can only see the game because you're actively playing the game. Gotcha.
Yeah. That's why I'm glad to have you, because when I go full screen, like I have my phone right here, and I could see the comments, but you know I'm playing a game, so it's good you can interact with the chat while I do this. So I'm gonna take another minion battle, and then PB, are you ready to fight a mini boss? We're gonna do a mini boss on here.
Sure.
I don't know if I'm ready. I don't know how it's gonna go, because this is literally my very first run ever on this. So hopefully I got some good cards. So right here we have the slimes. These guys are a pain in the ass, okay? So let me explain. This slime right
The
here,
slime.
acid slime has a
Is
pain
this
in
a
the ass ability.
Ghostbusters spoof?
Yeah, acid slime has a pain in the ass ability where his special, when he gets the little swirly thing, is he will take away power from my strikes. And this little fuck here, he has the ability to take my blocking power away. So I want to kill these guys pretty quickly. And thanks to PB's wonderful decision making on Twin
Yeah, you
Strike,
can attack both of them. But I would attack the front one and the second one. Yeah.
bam. So now,
Oh no, that was a huge mistake. You should have attacked the other one. I thought it was going to split the attack. Why did it waste the attack? Oh,
no,
why?
it
Yeah,
it
because he only
attacks
has.
the same target twice.
Does he got 5? How much HP did that guy have? 30?
No, he had 10, but Twin
No, the
Strikes
one who's
does
left. The one who's left has 30.
30. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's not a big deal though. I'm a block 5, right, and put 6 right into him. Boom. So yeah, remember I auto heal. That's why I'm not that worried. Like if I was playing a guy who doesn't heal automatically, I would have been a little bit more hesitant and blocked. But it's cool. I can take a little bit of damage, like I said. So I'm gonna do bash for this. He's gonna take 8 damage, 2 vulnerable, and bring up this card to 9 damage, right? If I take 7, that brings me down to 50. I'll heal for 6, so I'll be at 56. I think I can take an elite with that kind of damage. So right now, he's going to give me slimed, which it just clogs up your deck with slime. So instead of drawing a card I want, I might have the possibility to draw a slime, but he's not going to live that long because this deals 9 plus 50% upgrade. Bam. Boom. PB, your card was an excellent choice.
You
Because of
goddamn
your
right
card.
it was.
Because of your card, I do. I did it. Do you aspire to play this game? Lemon pie. I just got that as I read. Do you aspire to play this game?
Again.
That's hilarious. Yes, I do. So we're gonna add another card. So there's a couple of good cards here. There's the True Grit, which I'm glad I didn't pick up. But like I said, I'm not playing an exhaust deck. It could be good for a quick 7 block, but in this floor, I'm not looking to block. I'm looking to deal damage. Now, this is an interesting card right here. This is called Perfected Strike. It deals 6 damage plus 2 damage for all cards containing strike. Now, I just got rid of one, so it would be 2, 4, 6, 8, 8 plus 6 for its damage. But I don't. This card is only good if you have a lot of these cards in your deck. So I don't
You
want
have a
this.
lot of them though, but you have a lot of them, don't you?
No, I actually took one out. So
Oh, what a mistake.
Yeah, so that's the thing about this, right? It's all random. So I don't know what I'm gonna get from room to room. So even if I
Totally
remove a
random.
card, I could find something awesome later, but then it just doesn't work. But
You
look at this,
could.
PB. Headbutt. Bet you would love this one.
Dude,
So,
you shared this link with all of the groups except for the fandom zone.
yeah, because I tagged you all in, so.
You did not tag everybody who's in the fandom zone. You did tag some people that aren't even in the fandom zone, but they're good people.
Who did I tag? I tagged Books by Jay, Perp, Justin, you, Husky.
That's not everybody who's in the group, guy.
Who am I missing from our group?
Look at the list in the group. There's like 10 people in there.
I know. Uh, who are the other 10 people?
Who are
How
the
do we
other?
get so many
I
people?
didn't say
I
other.
know we got.
I didn't say other 10. I said there is like 10.
Uh,
Stevie's still in there. Squirrel is still in there. Big Rich is in there.
oh, okay. Shit. Well, well, they got it.
but you got Sherry on
It'll
there,
be
so that was
alright.
nice. Sherry showed
So
up.
I'm thinking of going with Headbutt. I deal 9 damage, and I put a card from my discard pile to the top of my draw pile, which means I can pick a card that I used and put it back into the draw deck, so I draw it again. And I do 9 damage, which, again, this is a high-level card, because we're going for power, right? So 9, 9, 10, 8, and I could get rid of another one of these. So we got some powerhouse moves coming together. We're going to headbutt. Okay, so are you ready, PB? This is the moment you wait. We're going to take on a boss. I'm going to do an elite. So, if you guys don't know, an elite is a powerful foe room, and defeating them will award me with another relic, which is one of these, and I will get a guaranteed
Hold on, I'll find some
premium
music for
card.
this. I'm gonna find some music for this battle. Give me a second.
Oh! What kind of music are you gonna play for that? I gotta say, and people hit that like button if you're enjoying this. This is the most entertaining Let's Play you're gonna see across the interweb. Okay, I can guarantee you there's no commentators who do this shit that make it this fun. Well, there is a dude who does do Slay the Spire. He's pretty fun. I was watching some of his content. He's got some pretty fun stuff, but nothing like me and pop culture. We're just two guys hanging out. um, so let's. I'm waiting for PB's music so that I can enter this boss fight with some like. Oh.
Is it working?
Yep. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. This. Okay. So let me explain this fight. This is not the battle that I wanted. These are these are the sentries. So these guys are gonna give me negative effects, and they're gonna hit me for damage. So this is exactly the boss I didn't want. There's 3 of them, and they clutter my deck. So my first play, I'm gonna weaken this guy over here, and then I'm going to defend, and I'm going to use this potion. So when I drink this potion, my attacks will be 2 more powerful. Hopefully we don't get claimed for whatever you're playing.
Nobody ever gets claimed. I've never seen anyone get claimed for this kind of music. I never got claimed for using this kind of music. You can't tell what kind of music it is.
Alright, so I'm going to use PB's card here. Now
Yeah,
he does
boy.
7 damage twice, and I'm going to start hitting these guys right here. I want to get rid of one of these guys.
Well, yeah, well, you
So
gotta have all of the cards attack one person.
Okay, so this is 18 damage. I'm going to block 5 of it. My goal is to get rid of one of these guys and then start taking out this guy. What you want to do is you don't want 2 of them attacking you for 9. You want them alternating. So one curse you and one will do 9 damage. This buys you time to attack down this guy who does the curse. And these curses are okay because they exhaust, which means they'll leave your deck after a certain time. But it's going to really fuck up the flow of my cards. So hopefully I can kill these motherfuckers before they do too much damage. As you can see, a boss fight is I'm taking more damage. Like I'm at
Oh,
39.
yeah.
This is the first time I'm actually a little concerned. So I'm going to do bam, damage to him, take him out. All right, so now I got 9 damage coming to me for this guy. I have nothing to block it with, so fuck it. We're going to hit him for damage. I'm not going to worry about blocking. I'm going to bring twin strikes back, and then I'm going to go. So I'm at 30. I can take that 9. That's fine. I will need to rest because these dudes fucked me up. Like, this is what I hate about the sentries. They do a lot of damage. So you see what I got here? This is called a curse card. It's dazed, which means it doesn't do anything to me. Some of these do. But what it does do is it clogs my hands so I can't draw the cards that I need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 of these so I don't take damage from this asshole. And I'm going to do twin strikes to this guy. And then I'm going to end my turn. So I'm going to start going on the defense because now I'm only dealing with 2 of them. I'm going to I'm going to try to not take any more damage from these guys. 10 to him. Bam, done. All right, so we're down to 1. And this is how easy that could be. Once you got one of them, he can't curse you fast enough to really clog up your hand. And they get rid of these after each one. So I'm going to block for 1.
I hate it when my ham gets clogged.
Oh, yeah, it's bad.
I said ham.
Okay, so I only got next turn. He should be dead. All right, pummel 11. Draw a card. Fuck, it would be a guard. Okay, I got one more turn. And this is the thing. Mini bosses aren't gonna go down easy. They're mini bosses, so you're gonna. That's why he's got dramatic music. And bam. Yes! So, people, look
Yeah.
at this right here. This is what I needed. I got a Regal Pillow. So what does Regal Pillow do? When I go to rest, which I'm going to need to do because I took a fucking ton of health damage. Anytime I go, let me show you, to these fireplaces right here, these are rest sites. I can upgrade or I can give my guy health. So now with the Regal Pillow, I will get an additional 15 points on top of the resting bonus. So I can
Mr.
damn near
William
almost.
Regal Pillow.
It's regal. I could heal full health at the next rest site. I needed this really bad. Like I needed something to where I could keep my health under control. I got a strength potion that'll help us for the next one, and I got more cards. So I don't need another
That one's got
headbutt.
lightning bolts. That one's got lightning bolts. I like lightning bolts. What's the middle card?
Yeah, I already got this though. So I'm
What do
gonna
you mean
get
you already
Cleave.
got that? I ain't seen that card before. That's not a twin strike.
So yeah, I got it right here. It's a headbutt. See? Picked it up for the last one.
Oh. Well, la-ti-da.
I'm going to get Cleave. So what is Cleave? Cleave
Who knows?
is, and PB, I'm sure you're familiar with this term. It's AoE damage. This would have helped me on the sentries because I could have done 16 damage to all of them, but I didn't have this card. So now, when I fight those fucked up groups of like 2 or 3 people, this will damage what you thought the lightning bolts did. This will do 8 damage to everybody. So if I got groups of monsters, I can do damage to all of them instead of just hitting one for a bunch of stuff. So I'm going to take cleave because I need damage that will spread out and hit everybody in the party, not just one person. So, I need to rest, and the path we're on, I got to do one more minion fight, and then I got a fireplace right here. So, we're close to resting. We're close to a chest, which is another relic. So, we're doing pretty good. This is, I'm going to tell you guys right now, this is fucking luck that I'm getting this many good things. You could go on a run sometimes and not get shit. And just be sitting there praying that you hit that one good thing. But we got lucky because I've got
I'm
my...
playing the game. You're welcome.
No, it's because you're here. Your beard is bringing
That's what I'm
us...
saying.
Do you... Okay, so let's see. We got 5... Oh, and 5 people watching. Thank you, guys. I'm glad we're entertaining. You know, a lot of these Let's Plays can be boring. I know. People don't like other people playing a game, but it can be fun. Okay.
I see a rumor on the internet, guy. Would you like to hear a rumor?
Oh, what rumor? Before I get into this guy's stats.
An MCU rumor. Literally says rumor on the post, so, you know, take it with your salt shaker. Adam Driver and Sarah Jessica Parker in final talks to play the MCU. Reed Richards and Sue Storm.
You know,
how do you feel about Tim Talks coming to the MCU?
I'd be fine with that. We gotta ask him about it.
I think it'll be great. That son of a bitch has some range.
I'll give Adam Driver one thing. Like, everybody give him shit for Kylo Ren, but have you seen him in other movies? He's actually a really good actor.
He did exactly what he was told to do in all that movies.
Yes. That was not his fault. Like, if you look at Force Awakens versus Last Jedi, like, I think Force Awakens, whether you like or hate JJ, I think he made him less of a bitch. In Force Awakens, he was very imposing. He stopped a blaster bolt and shot it back at a dude. Like, he got it. Like, he had that energy. And then, I don't know, Last Jedi, Ruin Johnson was just like, yeah, I need you to act like a bitch. And he's like, but no, you don't understand the creative process. I want you to act like a whiny bitch. And he's like, fine, man, whatever, it's a paycheck. Like, I get it. Like, you went from him killing his father in one of the most fucked up scenes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I know that hurt.
Wait a second, I gotta make a comment. Sorry. Lemon Pie says, Donut, are you here? Or did you get eaten? Lemon Pie, those aren't mutually exclusive. She could be here and have gotten eaten.
Ooh, sassy. But no, I think that's a good pick, depending on who writes it.
Well, if she gets eaten by Homer Simpson, that's a different story.
So
no, it's just you watching Lemon Pie. Zod's not watching. I'm not even watching. I should probably be watching, hey?
So, I'm gonna explain the looter. This guy's a pain in the ass. Right off the top, he does 10 damage. Every time you see him, every time we play him, this motherfucker's gonna have 10 damage. But he has another ability. And this is the sucky part, and why you have to kill him. He does thievery. He steals 15 gold whenever he attacks. Even if I block this son of a bitch, he's always going to take 15 gold. Now, here's the kicker. Once he's taken all my money, he will run and you will lose your money forever. However, if you beat him, you'll get your money back and extra. So, it is imperative that I beat the ever-loving shit out of this fuck right here. So, I'm going to weaken him, and then I'm going to do the twin strikes twice. I don't even care about taking damage. I want to kill him as quickly as possible.
You might not care about taking damage, but I wonder, do you care how many streams Lemon Pie is watching at a time?
I mean, how many streams is he watching at a time?
That's a good question. Hey, Lemon Pie, how many streams you watching at a time right now, guy?
Like,
Oh,
god damn it.
he'll answer at some point, somewhere.
Okay, so I gained 6 points back. So see, look at this. See how he stole 30 gold? I'm taking it back, and I get 12 gold. So off of that fight, I made 42 gold. My math has never
How
been
much did
this
you have
good.
to gamble, though?
I mean, I could gamble. Okay,
That's
so
terrible. Your
PB,
math has never been this good. Yeah, fire!
PB,
Fire!
this is a gold card. Now, I'm
Gold
not going to take
cards!
this card, and I'll tell you why later. But this is Fiend Fire. I exhaust my hand. Now, exhaust is bad when you're doing it to all of the cards in your hand because exhaust removes them until the end of combat. Now, I'll get the cards back, but at the end of that combat, I'm going to not have or when I play them, I'm not going to have them until the whole battle ends. Now, with that being said, this card does 7 damage for each card exhausted. So if the first draw is 6 cards, right? Plus this one. So it's
You're guaranteed that on the
7
first turn.
times 6. What does that add, or what does that add up to?
7 times 6 is 42. You're not a
So
football
this
fan.
card by itself will do 42 damage, but the drawback is, say if my first hand I get pummel, headbutt, twin strikes, and cleave, and then that card, right? And like a bullshit block or something. I'm going to get rid of those for the whole game. Or not the whole game, but that whole battle. I can't use any of these anymore. But I'm guaranteed 42 damage. Now, if that 42 damage doesn't, like, for a boss, the boss has, like, 300 health. So I'm doing 42, sure, but I'm going to lose all of this damage here for one attack. Now, I could wait to play it, right? I could wait until the next turns, but the first draw is always your most cards that you draw. After that, you only draw like 4 or 5 cards. So I have to play this as like my first card, and that's the weakness of Fiendfire, unless I have other cards. So as good as this card is, I'm gonna have to skip it. Now, this is a card I might take. This is Inflame. Inflame cost 1, but I gain 2 strength, which means I've been using potions to bring up my power. Now, if I played this and this, now I have 4 extra damage, right? So building your first ironclad, I go towards what's called a strength build, which means he's just gaining power, waiting, and then smashing people in the face. So I'm gonna take Inflame. And PB, what do you think of that fire sword? Pretty bitchy, huh?
Everybody likes a fire sword.
Yeah.
That's why lightsabers are so popular. It's the ultimate fire sword.
Yeah, who wouldn't like a fire sword? So we're
It's
gonna
amazing.
go with a strength build, and this is on the fly. I had no clue how I was gonna build my deck when I started to stream, and that's the great thing about this game. It's completely fucking random. So you might start with one plan, but you gotta adjust and be able to. It's like remember the Yu-Gi-Oh games, PB, back in the day, where what was it, like the Battle City
Oh,
tournament
Lemon
or
Pie, you
something,
back?
where they could only use the cards they won. So like you could take your opponent's best card and you had to integrate it in the deck.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it was the Battle City tournament, right? This just kind of
I
reminds
don't
me of that.
remember, but I vaguely remember that happening. I don't remember in what arc it happened.
It was like season 2. I know because I rewatched Yu-Gi-Oh. I don't care what everybody says. That show is fucking awesome. Anyways,
The original.
yeah, the original. But during that arc, right? like he won Jinzo and things like that. So that's basically the same concept here. You can start with an idea and gain a card, but you really got to work with the cards that you're given and focus on what you want to do. Now, when I look at my deck, like we said, I got big
Now, when I look at my deck,
deck.
okay.
Jesus, I had a feeling you were gonna go. Anyways, so when I look at right, we're doing big damage numbers. So,
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Jesus, this is
Oh
this is
man.
why I can't bring you anywhere. So we're
No,
doing big
you cannot.
damage numbers.
I was surprised that you took me to your work.
No, actually, wasn't that a nice place, man?
Dude, that place is real nice. It's probably even nicer when you can go into the smoke deck and it's not 10 degrees out.
Oh man,
Fahrenheit, 10 Fahrenheit. So like,
speaking of which, when are you gonna come back to the Phantom Zone? You gotta come back here. We could like hang out at the bar.
I don't know. I'm working again now.
Who needs
Like
work?
I had a regular short work day today and only did 8 hours.
Hey, it's awesome because now you get to hang out and do this stream.
Yeah,
Okay,
don't. How
so
many times do you have to do this before you win the game?
there's 3 acts. I'm only halfway through to the first boss, so buckle up, buddy. I don't know if I'll do a
Fucking
second
hell.
character. We might save that for another day, but I want to at
Might
least
have.
try to get through the first character.
Yeah, I want to try to go and smoke a cigarette, so move myself
So,
over to the
so
phone
right
here.
now, remember how I told you I needed a rest?
No.
Here we go. Campfire. Now, campfires, you can rest or you can upgrade your card. When you rest, you heal 30% of your health plus 15 for my Regal Pillow. So I'm going to heal because I need it. So now I'm up to 62. That's much better.
Good.
So now, PB, I'm going to let you choose. We can either go this mystery chest and then get a mystery spot and a fight, or this mystery chest and like 3 fucking fights, which
always go with the lens flare on the left and head towards the mystery box of epic proportions.
All right, so we're going towards the mystery box. So here's the chest, and what
No,
do we
the
got?
mystery box of epic proportions.
So I got 53 gold and bag of prep. So bag of prep is awesome. I'm going to draw 2 more cards, and now I should have went with your thing. Remember the Fire Fiend thing? I should have went with that card because now this changes. I would have had like that would have been 100 damage the first attack, but you know that's what I'm saying. You never know. I didn't know I was gonna get that, so.
I did. I knew it.
So maybe we'll pick up a Fire Fiend if I get the card again. So yeah, that's good. So this is a cool event. This is Among the Stone and Boulders. You notice, and in trend in transit in transit in tra- intricate large blue statue resembling a wing. You find gold spilling from the cracks. Maybe there's some more inside. So, I'm going to remove a card from my deck, but I'm going to lose 7 health, which I know is counterproductive because I just gained it back. But I'm going to remove a strike because I want to get to my power cards faster. I want to always be able to get strength and do big boy damage. Like 6 strike isn't shit now. I got to start getting rid of these cards because I want to be able to do damage right away. So we're going to leave there. All right, now we've got to pucker our assholes. I got to do these strikes now. Here's where the choices become pivotal. I'm going to have a campfire or another boss battle I could take. I'm thinking about going towards it, but I want to see what kind of health I'm going to have at the end of these 2 battles. So let's face this guy. Oh, it's the louse. Nobody likes louse. So, the louse are a pain in the ass. These all do different things. These guys power up, and these guys weaken your attack. So
I thought that
I'm
you
gonna
were the
do.
one that was supposed to be doing the big damage.
Yeah, no. They're like the typical bugs, right? You get a bunch of bugs together, they're just fucking annoying. So I'm going to do my cleave move, which is going to deal 8 damage to all of them right away. Bam. So now they all have shields. Instead of trying to take all of them down, like I could probably take one of them down right now. They're not doing their powers, so I rather avoid the damage because I do want to take on a boss battle again. So I'm going to give myself 10 to shield from this damage. Now, it's not going to block everything, but it'll block a good majority. Plus, they drop their shields, and they no longer can shield, so I can kill them the next round. So sometimes you got to balance what you want to do and how much damage you're willing to take.
If you have to balance while you're playing this game, you better not be drinking.
I am most certainly drinking. Okay, so I just did the fire sword move, and look at that. I got 2 strength. So let's get rid of some of these guys. We're going to kill this guy right here. We're going to kill this guy right here. And we'll let him power up because he's going to die the next turn.
That's a
So,
good choice.
yeah, like, see, look, he's like, oh, I got 3 power. Now I can attack you for 8. And I'm like, I'll hit you for 10. So
There's a Pokemon move.
that was he did what was that? Isn't curl up in Pokemon?
That's Defense Curl.
Yeah, defense curl. That's a Pokemon. Hold on, can you talk to the chat for a second? My wonderful lady is calling.
I mean, I can try and talk to the chat for a second, but I don't know if my phone's going to cut out because I had to walk out to the woods to dump some junk produce in an area where an animal can get to it. Although they didn't really get to that one, so hopefully my phone don't cut out. Can't tell I'm not looking at it right now. It's in my pocket. Give her a spy now. Make all the clumsy noises. People love those. Talk to who? There's nobody here, guy. It's literally just a computer downstairs running that's watching you not play this game. That's what's going on. So I don't know what this chat is you wanted me to talk to, but there's no one to talk to. They've all left. Everyone's gone. Nobody here. Just talking to myself. Trying to fill the dead air that no one's listening to. We could just sit here in silence and it wouldn't make a fucking difference, would it? Because there ain't a single goddamn person listening. And you ain't even here playing the game anymore. So I'll wait for someone to say something.
Hey, can you hear me?
Of course I can hear you. You told me to entertain the chat that doesn't exist.
Yeah, well, funny and true story. Apparently, the scent that my wonderful lady uses is out of stock forever, and she was calling me, and I go, honey, I'm in the middle of a let's play like you told me to do. You said on my days off street. And she goes, fine, you don't care about me losing my childhood soul. I'm like, but I'm so confused.
Yes, be confused.
So, anyways, I'm gonna gather 18 gold. So, oh my God. So, PB, We just hit the jackpot. Do you like swords?
I mean, probably not as much as the average Japanese person, but yeah.
So, this is the Infernal Blade. This card will bring any random attack that the Ironclad has, and that's even cards I haven't unlocked. It will bring them to my hand, and they cost 0 to play. So I play this card, and I can basically play a free attack. This is a great card, and if I upgrade it, it costs 0 to play. So for 0, I can get any attack and play that for 0.
That sounds
This
great.
is like 2 cards in 1. So we're taking this right away. I don't even need to see the other card choices. That you ever see an Infernal Blade in your run, you take that shit. That's like finding a fucking unicorn. So we're doing good, man. Your luck, your beard is luck. Goddamn, man. Every time I do these runs, I think I'm gonna call you up and be like, hey, PB, I need you to jump on. You're like, you know how the NBA stars or the NFL stars, they have that lucky like charm or whatever. You're my lucky charm. There we go. All right, so I'm not even kidding. This is probably the best first run I've ever done in this game. We're halfway through the map. We're almost to the boss, and we got some pretty powerful cards. We're rolling. So let's go on to the next. Oh shit. Okay, so I got a bunch of slimes, and
That's a lot of slime.
what's gonna be key is getting damage. Now, I'd really like to get my Infernal Blade so that I upgrade the damage for my cleave and kill them all in one shot. I'm gonna do Pummel Strike and kind of roll the dice and see if I can draw a good card. I'm gonna kill him right away. Good. Okay, I didn't get a card I needed. I'm gonna do Cleave right away. Okay, so I got a lot of 5 damage here. Now, I got a decision to make. I can do some blocks, or I can take a guaranteed 10 damage but kill one of these guys.
Kill 'em.
You think I should go for the kill, or should
Kill.
I play it safe?
Always go for the kill.
Yeah, go for the head.
I'm a Gen 1er. Earthquake and kill.
Oh my god. Dude, take it. Dude, Earthquake.
I mean, unless you're faster and you have hyper beam, then you hyper beam and kill.
Okay, so PB, we got 2 of the cards that I wanted. We have Inflame, so I'm gonna do that to gain 2 strength. That's gonna offset this weaken, and we got the Infernal Blade.
The Infernal Blade of Power.
Oh my god, I got Perfect Strike for 0, so I could deal 15 damage for free. So that's an automatic kill. So I'm gonna take this guy out. I'm going to do this guy right here. And fuck it, I'm gonna take the 5 damage. Dude, normally this would be like, you see that many people, you'd be like, oh my god, I'm done. But not with the not with the Ironclad. He doesn't care. Bam. Look at that. Easy peasy. 6.
Easy.
Oh, and I got a weak potion. So, weak gets rid of 25% of the power of an enemy you face. I want this because when I get to the boss, he's going to hit for like 20-30 damage. I want things that are going to slow that down. I got Exhaust. I might discard this because this potion's kind of useless for what I want to do. I don't need that, but I want the strength. So I got weak and I got strength. And, ooh, okay, so we got some choices. We've got Intimidate.
Intimidate is a great Pokemon ability.
Oh yeah, and it has the same effect as Pokemon, PB, because
it weakens their attack.
Yeah, it weakens their attack. So that's a pretty good card. We got Dual Wield. Choose an attack or a power card. Add that copy.
I have a question.
Sure.
So, does it count as dual wielding if you're Darth Maul?
Well, yeah.
Is that dual wielding?
Yeah, because he's got like 2 lightsabers, even though it's one. He could still block 2 opponents, so I'd say he's dual wielding.
All right.
And remember, when you cut the lightsaber in half, he essentially has 2 lightsabers still.
I don't know. This center card is reminding me of Sir Arthur Dane.
Now,
You know who that is, right? You know who that is?
sounds familiar. I have been drinking.
It's the guy who was at the tower protecting Lyanna Stark when Jon Snow was born.
Oh.
He got stabbed in the
Oh,
back of
taking
the
it
neck
back to the
by the
glory
guy who
days.
showed up with Ned Stark, whoever it was, because I don't remember.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that was, oh, man.
Great episode. Tower of
Great
Joy,
episode.
right? Tower of Joy? Tower of Tears? I don't remember what it's called.
Tower of Tears, I believe. I'm going to take Armaments. And Armaments is a great card. 1, I can get rid of these blocks. And 2, it gives me 5 block, but I can automatically upgrade a card in my hand. If I upgrade this, I can upgrade my whole hand. So I'm going to take Armaments because that's a free upgrade and a block simultaneously. So I'm going to take Armaments, and I'm going to go to the campfire because as much as I'd like to do another fight and a boss, I'm at 44 health, and we want to be a little bit safer. And now I want to rest and gain strength, but I got another fire coming, and I think I can beat this guy pretty easily. So I'm going to upgrade a card, and I think I'm going to upgrade Armaments because Armaments, when it comes into my hand, every card in my hand I'll be able to upgrade for free. So Armaments Plus gives me 5 and upgrade all cards in my hand for the rest of the battle. So every time I redraw them, they'll be upgraded. This is a great card. And when you redraw it, you can do it to a new hand. So if you ever have a chance, always upgrade Armaments. It's a staple card. Like if you're in a run and you pull that card early, that automatically makes all of these starter cards just excellent. The whole point of doing a deck is you want cards that, even though they take up a space, they do multiple things. 15 cards is pretty good. But you want to make sure the 15 cards you draw, you're always drawing something that's going to contribute to you advancing further. If you're not, then you got to lighten the load and get rid of shit. So let's see who we got. We got, you haven't seen these. The rats. They're called Fungo Beast. This one is charging, and this one is attacking. Now, when they charge, they're going to gain a lot of power. So the name of the game is to get rid of as many of these as quickly as I can. So I upgraded Armaments. Now let me show you what it does. I'm going to block 5 damage, but now all of my stuff is upgraded. So now Inflame gives me 3 strength. Headbutt does 12 damage. I block for 8. This is why you take Armaments, because it will greatly increase your power. So I'm going to give myself more power. I'm going to do 15 damage to him. And then I'm going to end my turn. So I take 1 damage, but all of my cards now hit extremely hard. And like I said, what did I say in the beginning, PB? We are about bashing the boss in the face for as much power as we can do in 1 turn. I don't want to do this, oh, I'm going to hit him for a little bit here, a little bit there. No, I want to be doing 20, 30 damage every round. So I'm going to upgrade this.
Damage. Emotional damage.
Yes, I want to. Okay, so Infernal Blade. Okay, so I got Uppercut. Uppercut is great. It does 16 damage. It makes his attack weak. And it does vulnerable, which means he will take more damage. So I'm going to do that. And now he only hits me for 10, so I'm taking 5. And he gets plus damage. So we're going to end it right there. I'm going to take 5 damage. That's fine. I'm going to heal 6, so it's a wash. I'll be up to like 41 at the end of combat.
Well,
So
that's good.
now, bam, 11 damage. Boom. I can't believe it. Like, seriously, you're a good luck charm because I'm making this look so easy. So, I have
Thunderbolts.
Flex, as you can see, I gain more damage, but it's only until the end of turn. Now, Carnage is also an option. Now, it has
Ooh, where is the Venom card?
there is a Venom card, but it's a different character.
No.
No, it's literally called Venom. Carnage does 20 damage, but it's ethereal, which means that when I'm done using it, it's gone for the rest of that battle. So, it's a very high-powered card, but the trade-off is that I can only play it once. Now, I was thinking of leaning towards a strength build, which means if I take this, I'll add even more damage on top of my damage that I already do. But Carnage is looking pretty good. So PB, you're new to this.
Carnage.
You want to go with the Carnage?
Carnage.
So we're going to take Carnage. Carnage is going to, either card is going to add something. Okay, this site, I'm not going to upgrade anything. I'm just going to rest because the boss, look at that, full health. We went through all that shit, PB. I was down to 49, and now because of my relic, I'm back up to 80 again. So, are you ready to face the first floor big
It's
boss?
a boss. Hold on. Let me find the boss battle music. Let's see what this one sounds like. Maybe it's good. Oh, that's an ad. You don't want to hear that.
Fucking ads.
I'm not listening to fucking elephants, Natalie Portman. Get some.
Alright, here we go. We are entering. So, the boss is the Guardian. Guardian does big damage, and he goes into a shell, and every time I attack him, I take damage. So for this fight, I want to hit him while he's standing up as much as I possibly can. So, first thing I'm going to do is bash. I want him to be vulnerable. So bash him. Bam. And I think I'm going to do twin strikes. So 14 damage, bam, and then end my turn. And here we go. This one's going to take a bit, and look at the stat. He is at 218 health. He's going to do 32 damage this hit. So I want to upgrade my strength, make him weak, so he only does 24. Now, I'm going to use the card that PB picked, but first, I'm going to upgrade my strength even more, and 24 damage. Bam! Oh, beautiful! He was so hurt, he went into defense mode. Bam, so I'm going to wait, and now he's going to hit me for 6. Now, this is a trap. Look at this right here. This is called spikes or sharp hide. If I attack him, I'm going to take 3 damage myself. I don't want to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to armor up. There we go. Infernal Blade. Okay, so here's the thing. I played Infernal Blade. I got a cleave for free. He does 6 damage, and if I attack him, I'll take 3. I got 15 blocks, so I'm going to attack him, because I want to do as much damage as I possibly can. Now, I can block all of this damage, so I'm on my turn, he attacks me for 6, I'm down to 6. Look at that, I'm still at full health. Full health, and I brought him down almost 100 points. Now this one, he's going to do 12 damage. So I'm going to block 5 of that. And I'm just going to pass because if I attack him, I'm going to lose my block. So bam. I'm going to let him get back up before I smack him back down. Bam. So I'm at 73. That's still not bad. Now, I got Carnage again for 24.
Carnage.
So we're going to hit him in the face for 24. And then I'm going to hit him in the face for 13. Bam. I will take Carnage. And shit. I'm going to take 20 damage off this one. There's nothing I could do. It's just the way it is. Bam. World Wind Strike. Oof. That shit hurt. Okay, so armaments, I'm going to upgrade. Carnage does 32 damage now. You see how armaments is helping? I got 5 block, but I upgraded every card in my hand. So I could actually do both of these. I could do 14 damage with 3 vulnerable and 32. So, boom, this guy's taking so much damage. Oh my god. Dude, I've never done this much damage ever. So, this is going to attack him for 48 damage. He started at 240 and we're down to 100 even. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it. This guy is getting his ass whipped. Dude, I've never had a run go this smooth before. Okay, so he does 9 damage. I do not want to take any more extra damage. I'm at half health.
Less than
he's
half.
at half health. So I got to play it smart. You know, like a Pokemon battle, right? You don't want to...
Yeah, you gotta poison him.
Man, that's the next character. He doesn't have any poison. He's just like Charizard. You just do fire damage and you can keep going. Okay, so now he's going to do 16 damage this turn. But I've got a block plus. So that's 8, 13. It's fine. I take 3 extra damage. And then just end my turn. Okay, so now I got armaments again. I'm going to upgrade my strike. I'm going to block for 8, so that's 13. And now I'm going to hit him for 15. Bam. Alright, and then end of turn. This is going to be a close one, man. He's got 85, and now I got 43 health. So, look at this. Carnage paying off. We're going to do a Carnage strike. He's down to 53. And we're going to do Twin Strikes. Man, you picked some good cards for this.
Damn right I did.
That was some nasty. Like, look at that. We brought him down from 240 health to 35 in like 4 turns. That's astronomically good. So, right now, I don't have a defend. I'm going to take 9 damage. The question is, do I beat him in the head while I do it? And the answer is yes. 14 damage. Bam. And then I'm going to do... That'll be 19 damage. Boy, this is going to be hard. I'm just going to take the 9. I got to be careful because any misstep could end this run right away. Okay, so I'm going to do 9. No. Are you ready? We're going to win. We're going to beat the first boss live, first time. 48 damage, which Carnage 3. You made a great call. Boom. First boss out of the way. 95 gold, plus we're guaranteed a rare, or I mean, legendary card. So let's see our legendary cards. We got the Fire Fiend again. We got Reaper. This is a great card. You deal 4 damage, but you heal that much if it's not blocked, and Double Tap. Double Tap is that this turn, your next attack is played twice. But you said we should have gone with the fire card, and remember, I said, no, we didn't have to draw for it, so I passed on that card. I think this time we're going to take Fiend Fire. Because now, if I upgrade it, it's going to do like 19 or something, plus my strength and everything else. This card will do like, this card can get up to like 100 damage, which will kill any normal creature just one turn. And bosses, this will hit them for half their health. And the next act is super fucking hard. So, we're going to take Fire Fiend. And now, this is a special chest. Every time you beat a boss, you're guaranteed a
A
special
special
relic.
chest.
Yeah.
Is that like
It's
one?
like, you know,
Is
when you
that
beat a
like one
boss
that's
in
been
Pokemon.
souped up by a doctor, or one that has been left alone by the doctors because it's all ready?
This is like
I'm
in
talking
gym
about
matches.
boobies, guy.
This is like in gym matches when you get the badge and it gives you a special ability. It's kind of like that.
People
Okay,
don't know
so
about the abilities that come with the badges. It's very, like, people don't talk about that stuff enough. Like, when you get badges, it gives you power increases as far as speed, attack, defense, all that kind of shit.
okay, so we got some great relics for our first run. This one, Sacred Bark, will give me double on my potions, but I haven't been playing a lot of them. Now, Birdcage is interesting. I can remove 2 cards and bring
That's
this
a good
down.
movie. Oh, man. When's the last time you watched that one?
Oh God, years ago. But it removes 2 cards, which can bring my deck down, so I can get the cards I need.
Yeah,
But
everybody's so anti-gay. What year did they make the Birdcage?
God, 90,
Like 92,
94.
93? Oh, 93, 94, okay.
Yeah, somewhere in there. But I think I'm gonna go with Black Blood. Black Blood.
Cool. Yeah, go with the Black
replaces
Blood. That
Burning
sounds
Blood.
amazing. What's the other guy's name?
Who?
It's the 2 guys in the movie. It's Robin Williams and
Greg Kinnear.
What?
Yeah, Greg Kinnear.
Am I? No, that can't be right.
Wasn't it Greg Kinnear? I'm pretty sure.
I thought it was the guy from the Mouse Hunt.
Oh no, I'm thinking of a different movie. It's not Greg Kinnear.
Hold on, I'll look it up. I'll look her up. Just keep playing. Tell me about this Black Sludge.
So
oh,
Black
wait, 1996.
Oh, I was close. I said 93.
You were closer.
So Burning Blood is replaced, and
yeah, I was right. It's. Oh, sorry. It's Nathan Lane.
Oh, Nathan Lane. There we go.
Yeah.
Close enough. So instead of healing for 6, now I heal for 12. So I'm gonna take this because I want to heal more. That way I can take bigger risks and still heal for twice as much as I did this first run. So we might actually get to the boss. Okay, so let me explain. We have the Champion Knight. This guy is a fucking dick. The Champion Knight does super big damage, but he also blocks for a lot of the damage too. And he's got 400 health. So I gotta up my game. I need to do damage. I need to be doing like 200-300 damage per round at least. Or I'm not gonna make it, right? I got to make sure that my cards are doing the most that they can do, right? We got Carnage, we got Fiend Fire, we got Inferno Blade, which gives us another attack. But now, instead of getting more cards, I'm going to work on getting rid of these shitty cards and upgrading the good cards that I already have. So, what we're looking for is these bonfires. Instead of healing at them, I'm going to use them to upgrade my cards and make them stronger. I will heal if I have to. And I want to use shops to remove the cards I don't need. I want to get rid of these strikes, and I want to get rid of some of my defense because armaments defends. Yeah, and maybe grab a really good defensive card because right now he's all attack. I built him to get rid of. Now remember how I told you the second act is all about defense. The big thing is I'm not going to be able to kill this boss in a couple of turns. It's going to take me a while because he's so powerful. So I got to be able to withstand 42, 50 damage, and I only have 80 health. So our whole big thing is finding defensive cards, getting rid of the cards we don't need, and strengthening the cards we already have. I don't want to pick up anything that's not going to help me do that goal. So we want to hit shops. Now, if I travel this path, I got 2
Yeah, shots. Oh, you didn't say shots.
Not the shots, shops. So
Oh.
I'm going to take this path right here because I want to hit this shop here and this shop here. I also want to hit bosses because I want to get more relics to get more power. So if I take this path, I can hit 3 battles, hit a shop, hit another battle, get an upgrade, hit this guy, get another shop, get a guaranteed relic. There'll be 3 more fights, a boss, an upgrade, another minion, an upgrade, and then hopefully we're all set for the big guy. Now that's the hopes and dreams. It doesn't always work out that way because if I take a lot of damage, I'm going to have to use one of these fires to rest. But the idea is to take the least amount of damage and still be able to upgrade the most. Now, I'd love to hit these mystery spots, but unfortunately, I need this shop right here to thin out my cards. I don't want to draw a 6 attack thing and miss one of these. I want to be drawing my power cards right away. And I'm going to keep my blocks so that I can mitigate some of this damage. So we're going to go into our first battle. We got a brand new guy. This guy's a pain in the balls.
That's
He
freaky
is,
dicky.
yeah, he's called the Shelled Parasite. He gains 14 armor until I hit him every turn, and he does big numbers. Look at that, 10 damage right away. If I take that, that's 70 health that I'm losing. But I did get Fiend Fire. Now, this was the drawback I was talking about, PB. He will deal 7 damage for each card that I exhaust here, but the drawback is exhausted cards can't be used again. That means I will lose my pummel and I'll lose Carnage and Inflame and 2 of my defense. So what I want to do for this is I'm going to gain 2 strength. I'm going to block and then do 1 more block because I don't want to take the 10 yet and I don't want to play this yet. I don't want to play it until I gain the strength. So now when I redraw it, it's going to do 9 damage. Now we're talking big numbers. Everything you want to do with the Ironclad is hit as hard as you possibly can. And you don't want to get rid of stuff until you can do that premium damage. So I'm going to do Inferno Blade, do Rampage, and then block. This is where the game becomes a lot of trying to wait to find your opportunity. You can't just like willy-nilly strike. You gotta
Earthquake and smash. Earthquake and smash.
Exactly. So the card you
No,
get,
that's what I'm telling you to do. That's what you should do. Yeah.
Twin Strike. So what I'm gonna do is bash first, right? Give him the vulnerable, and then Twin Strike. Oh, god damn it. Okay, I gotta wait. I didn't know. I didn't. See, that's another thing, too. I gotta keep track of my energy, because that was a stupid mistake I could have avoided, but it's okay. He's got vulnerable. All right, now we're gonna Twin Strike. 13 damage per hit. Bam. Hit him for that. And then I could strike or I could block. What do you think? Do I take the 12 damage, or do I block and then... Well, no, I got 4. Okay, I'm going to do 18 damage and then block. Bam. Now, when he brings his shield back up, he's only going to have 12 shield. We're going to try to get rid of him the next turn. And this is what I'm saying. The enemies become more annoying. So Rampage now, the one that I got, it came back with 15 damage, 22 damage. That's a lot. Okay, and then I'm going to do 14. I'll bring back Twin Strikes. And he won't make it. Bam. Dead. So, as you can see, all that damage, I'm still at 78 health. I took, what, 12, 13 damage, and I damn near healed full health from that encounter. So, our guy's just going to get more ridiculous. Now, I could do Combust. At the end of my turn, I lose 1 health, but I deal 5 damage to all of the creatures. I could do Body Slam, which is I deal damage
Well,
equal to
body
my
slam's a good attack. Body slam's a good attack. Especially if you put it on your Lapras. Get out of here.
Or I could do Bloodletting. I lose 3 health,
I don't know
but I
what
gain.
Pokemon does that. That sounds a bit creepy.
I lose health, but I gain 2 energy. So, what do you think of Body Slam? You want
Body slam.
to.
Turn your
Okay, now,
defense into
here's the thing with
offense.
Body Slam it only
No.
works if I block, and I've got
Yeah,
to
I know.
upgrade it.
You got to do a couple defense curls and then boom, body slam. I get it.
Okay, so I'm going to go with Body Slam because I can upgrade it at the fire. So I'm going to take. So far, your choices have been pretty good for someone who's never played this game. I'm actually fucking shocked.
I'm not stupid. I play Pokemon.
I mean, when you think about it, though, there's a lot of Pokemon-esque kind of things. And I'm going to take a quick break to use the bathroom because I'm drinking Jack. Do you want to entertain the folks whilst
Dude,
I
I'm gonna
go?
sit here. I'm gonna sit here in literal silence because there's nobody to entertain. Lemon Pie left like 45 minutes ago. Ain't no one here. It says that there's people here. And they're just watching in the background, but don't want to say anything in the chat. Have no idea what's going on. At least in the game. He just has me pick random cards here. That's pretty much what I'm doing. Because I don't know what the fuck's going on in this game. Can hear your microphone, guy.
Yeah, I know. I turned it back on. Hopefully not too soon. I'm actually looking for some food.
Karen! When did you get
So
here, Karen?
Karen is here?
She said, what do you mean no one to entertain? Karen, I literally just had this conversation when I was out having a smoke. And I was like, yeah, I'm just going to sit here in silence. And no one said anything. So when did you get here, Karen?
By the way, I'm making some mac and cheese because whenever you're slaying the spiral, you want to be well fed. So
Store brand or craft?
craft, man. I don't do that store brand shit.
See, I don't mind the store brand. Some of the store brand cheese actually tastes better than the craft cheese, but the powder's all a little different. Even if the noodles are identical, and by noodles I mean pasta is identical.
Okay, I lied. It's Velveeta cheese bowl. So technically, it is kind of store brand, but not really. I feel like this is the part of the Let's Plays that you don't see, like people getting. Because look, each run takes a fucking long time. And I never see these guys get up, and I'm like, oh, everybody does these fancy edits and stuff. Now, when you're here with the Prophets of Geek Culture, you get everything. Like, I've taken 5 to get myself something to eat, because I'm not like that hardcore gamer that's going to sit there and starve. Well, no, I did it wrong. I didn't get my nachos and shit ready before I did this. I just jumped in and like, yeah, let's play. And I had my drink all ready, but I didn't realize it was going to take so long, so I had to refill my drink. I didn't get my mac and cheese ready. You know, so next time I do this, I'll have this shit all prepped before I get ready to go. PB, did you bring snacks for this?
I brought a little bit of alcohol. Not really a snack.
I mean, you know, alcohol. I feel like I'd love
Liquid
to see
supper.
more Let's Plays with people just like drinking and bullshit. Like I think we're very unique. And by the way, I wanted to thank the people who are subscribing to the Prophets of Geek Culture because what we're at 104 right now. What's our number
I
at?
have no idea.
It's like
I'm not gonna.
104.
Why would I
it's
check something like that?
because we're
Checking subs is
very
checking subs.
good.
No, checking subs is only a way to depression, and depression is a way to the dark side. That's a
I
paraphrase right
disagree.
there.
I find happiness. Remember when we started the Prophets of Geek Culture? We had like
You
20
find happiness. You find happiness lately with it.
like hey, when we first started the Prophets, we only had like I don't know, like 20 people, and now we have like 100. We have 4 people watching. Hello, Carrie. Good to see you. In case you didn't hear that, but hold on. Eat my Velveeta mac and cheese. You gotta fuel up when you're doing these runs. Quickest way to death is an empty stomach. Okay, so we have 2 muggers. Remember how I was telling you, PB, these motherfuckers steal your money, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we're talking 30 gold they're going to steal from me. Even if I block, they're stealing 30 gold of my money. So I want to take these guys out as quick as possible. I'm going to give myself 2 strength. I'm going to play Carnage and do
Carnage.
22 damage. Bam. And I'm going to take 20, but that's cool. That's cool. I'll take that first 20 because I'm going to kill this guy here, and then I'll block this guy. There goes my gold, you bastards. Here's the thing. You only get 3 turns to kill these guys. So you got to be quick when you do it. All right, so I'm going to play for PB, Fiend Fire. This is going to get rid of these cards. But 9 damage for each card I get rid of that. So that's 18. What's 18 plus 18? 6, 1, 36?
Did you say 18 times 2?
Yes.
Yeah, that's 36. It's good math.
God damn, I am on my game today. All right, so I'm going to kill this guy right away.
Boom, boom.
Did you see it? Oh, man, I love that animation. Dude, that animation is fucking fantastic. Like, that guy, look at his buddy. He's like, oh,
You play
shit.
okay, this game is not necessarily the prettiest game in the world. This is a PlayStation 4 game.
Yeah.
You made microwave macaroni and cheese.
Oh, yeah. But it's Velveeta.
Okay. That makes way more sense. Then it's Kraft Velveeta.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, it says Kraft Velveeta
Velveeta.
cheesy beef macaroni.
Chizay.
Okay, so this guy is going into defense. He got scared. You got 2 turns to kill him when he does this. He'll go into defense, and then he'll steal all your money. So I want to take this motherfucker out right away. So there's no blocking. I'm going to do this, bring Carnage back, and do 12 damage. Now I redraw Carnage, but that doesn't fucking help me. God damn it. I don't want him to get away with my money. So he blocks for 11. My next attacks have to fucking break this shield, or I'm going to lose all that money. Alright, so hopefully... Oh, god damn it. I don't think I'm going to do enough. Oh, he's going to make off with like 30 bucks. God damn it. So watch, he's going to disappear. I'm out of here. Did you see that?
They run away? They run away?
Yeah, they run away. They steal your shit and run. I just lost 30 gold. I mean, I gained 20, but I lost 30. Well,
So
I gained actually 30, 10. So it's like a wash. But that's still depressing as shit. He just fucking took off. So I'm not going to take any of these cards because none of them really add anything. It's going to clutter my deck, and I have Body Slam. Anger is good, but I don't really need it. Sword Boomerang deals 3 damage, but to a random enemy, so I never know who it's going to hit. And I want to make sure that I hit the target's
Oh,
head.
yeah, you want to make sure you hit that target. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want to, like, if you're trying to...
You don't want to miss and hit the target behind it. Yikes.
Yeah, because then you're going to be pissed, so...
Nah, you ain't going to be pissed. She going to be pissed.
So I'm going to skip, and here's another powerful thing. You don't have to pick up a card just because it's being offered. You can skip it.
Yeah. Oh my god, why is PB watching you play a game, Zod?
Because it's a Let's Play, Justin.
I'm
Did I
not
leave the
necessarily
link?
watching him. Probably not. No, I just joined you. I don't think you put the link in there. What are you doing, guy? You on your way to work? You on your way home from work?
Link, you can. I can't because
He's gonna answer what he's doing first. I mean, I can put the link in there anyways, because you never know. Maybe somebody else shows up and be like, "What are you fucking idiots doing?"
So
that'd be perfect.
I'm gonna upgrade with armaments. I'm gonna use Inferno Blade. I got Clash. Clash is a good card, except for I can only play it when there's just an attack. Now I have a defend. This guy's gonna attack me, so I'm gonna defend. Ooh, that's all of the damage. That was a good play. Okay, now Clash does 14 damage.
Fuck you, Justin.
3.
You son of a bitch. You say you just said I'm good. I'm gonna sit here and play with my Bob Rosses.
Or is Bob
with
Ross
the cameras off, though.
Okay, so did you see I knocked down the
Only
bird?
time will tell.
These birds have a flight of 3, but because you told me to take twin strikes, I hit him for 2, and then I hit him for 1, so he's stunned. He can't attack the next turn. And this guy is going to do 10
so
damage.
You can cause paralysis.
Oh, yeah.
Sleep, or, but it only lasts for, he's only going to be stunned for 1 turn. I don't think that there's a Pokemon stat. He must have the shed skin ability. That's fair.
Yep. So see, his head rises back up, but it's okay because I'm going to kill him.
I know some things about the Pokemans.
But I don't want to get rid of these, so I'm going to do Cleave to do 8 damage to both of them, and then I'm going to hit him for 9 and kill him. And then I'm going to give myself Strength for next turn. And now this guy is going to curse me with Void. What that's going to do is give a negative effect to me every single turn I play a card, but it won't matter because he's down to 91 health, and I'm about to hit him in the face for as hard as I can. So whilst I eat my mac and cheese, I got hexed. Fucking prick. So you want to see me use Body Slam?
Yeah.
Okay, so how Body Slam works is I give myself Defend. So I got 10 Defend, right? Now this card is going to attack for 12. So unlike the Body Slam in Pokemon, you add 2 damage to this card. So normally it'd attack for 10. But because I got Strength, he gets an extra 2. So instead of 10, I'm hitting him for a little bit more. Bam. Body Slam. Boom. Now, he's going to do his bullshit. He's going to weaken me, which means my attacks do less. But I got 2 strength, so it's kind of a wash. He's doing 21 damage. I don't want to take all that, so I'm going to block for 13, hit him for 6, and then take whatever is left over. And this is what I'm saying, too. These fights get harder because the enemies get more life. They do more bullshit. Okay, so I'm going to do Bash to weaken him. I'm going to do 18 damage. I think I'll hit him for 12 because this is going to do 10, yeah. I'll hit him for 12. He's got 26 health left. He had 99, and I got him down to 26. But he did hit me for 13. That fucking hurts. God damn. Okay, so armaments. I'm going to hit him for 12. It's 14.
Do it.
Yeah, I think I can end up this turn, so I'll do this.
Oh, yeah.
And bam.
Oh.
Boom! Get out of here.
Dead.
And I healed 12. I'm up at 51 out of 80. That's not bad.
That's not good.
It's not good, but it's not as bad. Dude, some of these fights I've been like 30 health. And
like
then
started with 30?
Yeah, like no, like through the battles I've gotten to 30 health and I'm like, oh, this is not good. So, but you know what is good? This Velveeta.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the deals at moviepalette.com. Especially when you input code ZONE15, you can save 15% on any movie palette on the site and support your favorite internet villain, General Putz.
Beautiful. Seriously, you have the
That was the short
voice.
version.
So we got a shop now.
What Japanese mother? You're murdering a guy who's just having lunch.
So none
That's
of
not
these
cool.
cards I want, but there's some relics here. I can get 50% off all products in the store. So I'm going to take this because now this allows me to get everything in the shop cheaper because his prices raise like the economy. So now I can remove a card for 50 instead of 100. He does half off of everything. Or I can get the toy Ornithopter, which will give me 5 health every time I use a potion. I'm going to remove a card because I got 18 and the deck is way too big. You know.
Oh yeah, you don't want your dick too big.
No, it's got to be that. At least that's what
It's
they
got to
tell
be
me. Anyway,
appropriately sized.
I'm going Okay, I'm going to get rid of this strike because, like I said, and you know from playing Pokemon, right? Have you ever done that where some attacks you cycle them out because you're like, why do I want to do 6 when this one attack is doing like bind and like 10 damage?
Well, I mean,
Right?
usually it comes down to like, do you want to have the ability to get that 75 damage because it could potentially hit 5 times at 15 a crack, so you could get 75 damage, or are you just gonna, rest on your laurels with that guaranteed 60 damage, and you get to 60 every time, and if you got the right type, it'll be a stab move, so you get that little bonus too. And then if you're going against the right type, it'll be double effective. If you're going against the right Pokemon, it could be quadruple effective, which I always thought like one thing that I would add to Pokemon is every time that you get hit with something that's 2 times effective, it says it's super effective. But if you get hit with something that's 4 times effective, it says it's super effective. I want it to say it's uber effective.
I really think you should get this for Steam. Like, I think you'd enjoy this game because you've got the right mindset to get really far. And it's kind of your wheelhouse. You watch Yu-Gi-Oh! And shit, and you're good with Pokemon. I think you'd be really good at this game because you don't need to necessarily understand everything that goes into it, just what the cards are telling you. And a lot of these effects you could relate to your Pokemon experience. I think you'd have a real fun time doing this.
Interesting.
So I'm going to get rid of this strike because I don't need it. All right. So we got rid of that. And I don't feel the need to buy any of these cards. I think at this point, like I could get Combustion because it's on sale for 21 gold. At the end of the turn, I would lose 1 health, but everybody would take 5 damage. Like I've been thinking about that, but let me look at
thinking, hey?
let me look at my map. So I got another shop coming, and only one guy to collect gold. So if I burn 21 gold on this, I may not have enough to remove another card, and plus I'm adding to my deck. Whereas if I save my money, I got these 2 encounters, and then there might be something better, like a legendary card or something to buy. So I'm going to wait on that. It's always that struggle, like, okay, do I need this or do I want to get it because it's cool? Okay, so these guys are a pain in the ass.
I don't know, sometimes I go with the cool.
Yeah, sometimes I go with cool too, but then it bites me on the ass. So, Snake Plane.
But it looks good.
It does look good. Snake plant. They have Mellable. Mellable sucks. Every time I hit this, he's going to gain a shield for how much damage he takes. So I've got to be careful because whilst I'm doing damage, I've got to hit him for a lot of damage before he blocks and he can counter everything that I'm hitting him for. So right now he's going to curse me, so I'm going to do an Infernal Blade, do Blood for Blood, which is a ability I really want. This says it costs less, it's like 4, but every time you get hit, it goes down to 0. So it does 18 damage. That's a pretty good card, but you can't really play it until you have a deck where you can power it up. Like if I came across this during our run now, I would take it, but for right now I got it for free, so I'm going to hit him for 18. And look, he gained 3. Every time I hit him, this shield is going to go up. So next time he's going to gain 4. So it's a race to do as much damage as I possibly can before my turn ends. Bam. Wow. He went from 75 to 40 in 2 hits. Okay.
Oh yeah.
That's what I'm saying. With Ironclad, you're all about hitting your opponent so hard they can't recover. Okay, so 2 strength that offsets my weakness. I'm going to do.
Oh yeah, you're less weak now.
I'm less weak, but 6, and I'm going to get rid of these permanently. So that'll be 6, 12, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. But I'm going to get rid of these permanently, and I'm not ready to do that. So I'm going to do this to weaken him. And I'm going to pass. I'm going to eat 7 3 times. Fucking, I hate this plant so much. He does so much ridiculous damage. Okay, so I upgraded all of these.
Why?
Body Slam isn't going to help me on this one. I want to do more 10 damage. I'll bring Carnage back. Body Slam's going to be 0. So I'll defend one more time to mitigate some of that and do an additional 8. Bam. Okay, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. I got him down from 75 pretty quickly. Like, that battle could have went horribly wrong, but I'm down to 18. This is fucking... And just because he pissed me off, I'm going to hit him for the full 22. Like, that's overkill. I didn't have to do that. But he really pissed me off. Like, I was rolling pretty good. What a dick. Okay, so, Thunderclap. Thunderclap's a pretty good thing because I give all enemies vulnerable, plus I do 4 damage to one enemy. I have Fire Breath, which every time I get a status or a curse, like the status that I had where negative attack, I will do 6 damage automatically to all enemies. So, I mean, Fire Breath might come in handy. I don't know. PB, I'll let you choose. You've done a good job so far. I could go Thunderclap and make everybody vulnerable, or I could do Fire Breath and do 6 damage every time I get hit with a status.
What's the one on the right?
This one is Angry. Deal 6 damage, add a copy into your discard pile.
Thunderclap.
Thunderclap? Okay.
Thunderclap.
So we do 4 damage, but everybody will get vulnerable. So I got a fire. Now I should rest, but I'm going to take a chance and upgrade a card because I could upgrade Carnage to 28. I can upgrade Fire Fiend to 10 per card I exhaust instead of 7. I could upgrade Inflame to 3 strength. My
Upgrade the
cleave to
lightsaber.
11. What's that?
Upgrade the lightsaber.
So you're thinking I should go strength? Do 3 strength every turn? I mean...
Yeah, it's a lightsaber.
If I upgrade Infernal Blade, it'll cost 0 to play. It'll be like playing 2 free cards.
Oh. You know what the fuck you're asking me for?
Okay, so lightsaber. You know what? I agree, because this will give me more strength per turn, which means I'll hit harder. So we'll do that. We'll do strength, because I got 2 of them, and I'll deal with the inflame in the next one. So, now, normally I take a boss, but the bosses here are really fucking hard. I'm going to fight this guy right here. I want another shop, so I'm gonna take on this minion right here. And we got
Birdman.
yep, and this guy. So
I like to call him Zach.
so
no reason. No reason.
Defend, hit him for 13. Hit him for 12. Bring body slam back. And my turn, so I'm not taking any damage here. Now, the name of the game is going to be reducing my damage per turn because I don't want to take that much damage every turn. I want to... Okay, so... Ooh. You know what? I'm going to gamble on this because he's charging. I'm going to finally use Fiend Fire. And do 10 damage per card. That's going to be 30 damage to him. He's down to 12. I'll take 6. That's fine. I'm cool with a little bit of 6 damage there. Damn. He's going to curse me because he's a son of a bitch. Now, I got to take him out because he's going to gain power every single turn. So I'm going to do Inflame, get a free card. Ooh, Whirlwind. This is a great card.
Yeah, Whirlwind. That'll swap somebody out on the other side.
Yes, permanently. And it deals 8 damage to all enemies X times, which means it's going to do 16 damage because I got 2 energy. So, bam. Yeah, out of here. And now we only got this guy to deal with. I'm going to take the 10, which will bring me down to 14. So I got to kill him the next 2 turns, or shit's going to get a little sketchy. Ooh, he's got... Oh, man.
Get sketched. Get time to get sketched.
All right. Oh, boy.
The only one who learned sketch is Smeargle.
So...
It's a great move. You can have some awesome move sets on Smeargle, but he's a trash Pokemon otherwise.
Oh boy, okay.
Smeargle can literally learn everything. He just has to be in a battle where he can sketch the move.
Oh!
See, I picked the wrong card, guy.
Oh, man.
Beat it over, end this stream.
What?
We end the stream. We've lost.
So, I lost.
Now what happens?
I got pretty far. So, let's see. I got a new character. I got Silent.
Oh.
And let's go to the main entity. So, yeah. So, that was my first ever run on the Spire. As you can see, I didn't make it to the end. We got to Act 2. We got close to the Act 2 boss. I misplayed there because I took 27 to the face, which I probably should have been a little bit more careful on that one. I did unlock the Silent.
27 to the face.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad run. So, what are you thinking? We call it quits here?
What do you want to call it quits? I don't know what happens. Like, you start the game completely over now?
I got to start at the beginning, but now I got a new character.
What the hell does that mean?
That means, so let me show you. I go back through, I do the standard run, and now I unlocked my next character, the Silent. A deadly huntress from the fog.
Are you supposed to be able to make it all the way through the game with your first character?
No. The point is, when you die, you actually gain more stuff. It's one of those kinds of games. It's a roguelike, so you don't necessarily have to win to unlock stuff. Every time you play, you unlock different things as you go along. Now, if you go all the way to the end, you will unlock more because you'll get more XP. But it's a lot like Pokemon. The more XP you get, the more shit you unlock, relics and cards and characters. I mean, if you're up for it, because it's only 7:31, if you're up for it, I could do a second run with the assassin, Silent. This is the
I
character that
mean,
has
we don't
poison
have
and
to
whatnot.
do the whole run. You can start it.
So,
Did you watch The Mandalorian already?
I've not watched the new one yet. No,
Me either.
I will probably do that when I get off of here. No spoilers, but what did you think of it? Did you watch it?
No, I did not watch it yet.
Oh,
Came out at 2 in
cool.
the morning. I didn't have off work today.
Oh, cool. So, are you gonna watch the new Mandalorian? We'll review it on Friday.
Yeah, I'll watch it this week. Like, this app is ridiculous.
Nice, because also too, I'm going to see Evil Dead Rise with the little dictator.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, my kid's a boss. So, look, did I tell you? Okay, little side note for everybody watching, by the way. Thank you for joining this Let's Play. I might do a floor one for the Silent and end it there, but for right now, I'm just going to get into the story. So, little Zod, the little dictator, my daughter, such a boss. She invited a bunch of girls over, you know, a little sleepover. You know how they do, PB. Little
At
girls
your
sleepover.
house?
Huh?
At your house?
Fuck no, man. Fuck that
Okay.
shit. Her grandmother, dude. I could do that shit. Are you kidding me? A bunch of fucking little kids running around here? No. Could you imagine bitchy
I can
deals with?
no, I can imagine her handling it way better than you handle it. So
No, maybe she could deal with my daughter because they're kind of on the same
she
page.
will
A bunch of
handle it,
little
and she
girls.
will have her breakdown afterwards.
Oh yeah, I will hear about it. But anyways, so
You will hear about it with her knuckles right against your eardrum.
yep. So my daughter invited a bunch of her friends over.
Yeah.
So I had showed her the classic John Carpenter's The Thing. You know, fucking Kurt Russell.
I was
Best
just
special
talking.
effects.
I was just talking about this with somebody, and they were like, I think it was Janie. She goes, you know, that movie that you and Zod like with all the great special effects? Or practical effects, I mean, not special effects, practical effects? I was like, do you mean The Thing? And she goes, yeah. I was like, I've never seen that movie all the way through. I've seen parts of it, but I've never
Dude,
watched it before.
okay, when you come visit the Phantom Zone, we're going to sit down and watch The Thing. I think you'll really appreciate it. But anyways, let me just put it this way. There's a scene in the movie where the dude's head comes off and it turns into a spider and fucking crawls away. And this was all practical. Like animatronics, old school practical effects. So she sits down with these little girls, just like, I'm gonna put on a movie, right? So she puts on the fucking thing. I get a phone call, and she's like, did you show your daughter? Because you know, every time your child gets in trouble, the grandparents call you up. Now it's your daughter. Like, they're cool, basically adopting your kid while they're doing good things, getting A's or B's and shit. But when shit goes wrong, they call you up and they go, your daughter. So she goes, your daughter showed a bunch of girls The Thing. And I go, well, how old are they? And she's like, 16, blah, blah, blah. And I go, they're fucking teenagers. They're scared. Did she explain it's a fucking movie? It's puppets. It's special effects. Like, okay, PB, what's the scariest thing you watched when you were a young Viking?
Oh, the scariest thing that I watched when I was a young Viking, and it's the scariest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life, and will continue to probably be the scariest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. But my adult brain can't comprehend what the child brain has imprinted on it, so it's E.T.
I knew it. I don't even know why I bother asking. Like, I don't think there'll ever be a movie that'll dethrone E.T. I will never figure out your fucking weird thing with E.T. But you want to hear something funny? I
Dude,
actually
his neck
talked to a
extends,
coworker of
his
mine.
finger glows.
Yes, I
Freaky.
talked to a coworker of mine. He said, "Yeah, fucking E.T. was creepy." I go, I
Yeah!
don't get it. Like, he's the friendliest fucking alien. We've seen Independence Day,
He
all
is
these other
not, no,
ones,
he is
and
not
the
the
one that gets
friendliest
you is
alien.
E.T.
No, Mac is way more friendly. Mac is way more friendly.
Like, E.T., all he said is,
Dude,
phone
Mac and
home.
me,
There was nothing.
which is terrifying.
He just wanted to phone home. He wasn't trying to kill anyone or anything. I mean, Independence Day, they blew up the fucking White House. And did you see them things? They had the squid fucking tentacle stuff, whatever. So, anyways, so you know, the grandparents called me up. They're like, "Your daughter showed the thing, blah blah blah," and that's when I realized. And I tell, you know, the little dictator every time. I'm like, "Okay, we're going to see this movie." She goes, "I know. I can't tell Grandma because." Dude, she would. I hope she never fucking watched my YouTube videos because all the shit I've taken my daughter to see. But it's kind of cool. Like, how many kids, where they have a party and their friends are scared, and she's never had a bad dream. She sleeps like a fucking baby after watching. She could watch the most gruesome horror movie ever, and she looks shit up all the time and stuff. And this kid is unfazed. I am super proud. My kid is unfazed by any of these fucking horror movies. I think only one ever really scared her, and it was kind of funny. You know where I scared her, Phoebe? You're gonna know this one. Smallville. I found
What?
out. Yeah. Of all the things, right? So she's enjoying Smallville, and that's when I found out that the little dictator has one fear, and I think that's the thing with horror movies. They only work if they tap into that one fear. And the one fear she has is bugs. Remember that episode? I think it was in season 1, like episode 9, with the dude who turns into like a spider and he starts like webbing up people and he like webs up
Oh, God, I
Lana.
don't remember.
He was like a nerd, and then, the meteor
Well,
affected his
wait, what
bugs.
season did you say?
It was season 1. It was like the
Oh,
episode name
season
was like
one. Okay.
Bugging Me or something. It was like he got these glow bugs from where the meteor had hit, and he brings them home, and then his mom's a real cunt, and he goes into the room and he like slams his desk or something, and all these bugs that are glowing, he was like, oh cool, but then they sting him, and then he gains the power of the bugs. And Clark has to verse him, but like he webs up everybody. He webs his mom, and he winds up turning into like a spider thing, and Clark has to fight him. uh, that episode when he webs the mom, my daughter, dude, she would not fucking go to bed. She was freaked out. Like, all the shit I've showed her, Terrifier, I showed her all this shit, and that was the thing that terrified the shit out of her. She will not watch Smallville because of that one episode.
Some people got weird hang-ups.
Like, yeah, you'll never watch E.T. again.
No, why would I do that? Although, I don't know. I'll tell you after the stream.
All right, cool. So that's the story after the stream. So the point of the story is, uh, younger Zod is fucking awesome. So let me get through this really quick. We'll go to the next character, the Silent. The Silent is different from the Ironclad. The Silent is what PB was talking about, right? You said poisons. The Silent throws daggers, and has poisons. But she does not heal. So you have to be careful
At any
do a
point
lot more
ever.
blocks.
She doesn't
But
heal at any point.
she doesn't heal at any point. No, I gotta rest. Those campfires is the only way to heal her. So everything you take, you have to play like very defensively. Think of her kind of like Bulbasaur, right? Does poison, does status effects, but can't take a lot of damage, especially can't take fire damage. Same thing with her, right? You got to make sure that you block, and then
What do you
her
mean?
damage is
You
status
can't
effects.
take fire damage. You can't take flying damage. You can't take ice damage. Grass is not the greatest type, but adding the poison type does have its advantages because nowadays you got a chance against the fairy types if you got some decent poison moves on your bulbs, so you fuck them up real good. Like that's the only thing that I know about poison now is it's good against fairy. Fuck those fucking fairies. They only made the fairies to put the dragons in check. Fuck you bastards. Dragons are awesome.
So she also has a special relic she starts off with called Ring of the Snake. At the start of combat,
Is
draw
that a condom?
2. Huh?
Ring of the snake? Or is that like a
Yep.
cock ring?
Well,
That
I
sounds
mean,
real painful.
it's a she, so I'm gonna guess
Right,
not.
she carries it. She's got these fucking Wolverine hands.
Yeah, they're daggers. You can draw 2 additional cards. So let's go into a silent run. I'm gonna go into our bark. Now you're gonna see the whale. This is the whale. Greetings, I am
Holy fuck,
Meow.
that's a Waylord.
Yes, the whale. The whale gives you a super powerful special bonus. This is called Liao's Nement. What this does is enemies for my next 3 battles have 1 health. Doesn't matter if it's a boss or a regular enemy, it'll have 1 health. This is guaranteed to get you far in a run. So first thing I want to look at is the map, right? I want to see what path I can take where I could take a boss battle and still getting all the bonuses. So when I'm looking at the map here, there's a couple of different paths I could take. I can go this way, get a couple of mysteries, hit a boss here, or I could do these 2 battles and hit these 3 mysteries, hope they're not a battle, and then hit a boss.
You could start on the lower right and literally go all the way to the left. Like you can go up there and then you can cut all the way across, or you can start on the second one in the middle. Start in the middle one. Start the middle
this
one
one
and
right
go.
here?
Yeah, take that one and then you go up and go left. No, go left. No, at the fork go left.
You only get that for 3 battles. So 1,
Yep.
2, 3, and then the bonus is gone. So I gotta pick a path.
So you want to pick the path that has the least amount of battles.
Exactly. So I could pick this one right here, right? I got a battle here, mystery, battle here, and then I can use my 3rd one on this boss.
Perfect.
So we got our path. So we're going to.
This
fat ass whale is going to give us this. I'm going to do. There it is. Meow's Lament. Enemies in the first 3 combats have 1 HP. So let's go. We're going to do the assassin. Now the assassin is a particularly interesting character because here's her deck. She draws more cards. So instead of like this typical 5-6 card draw, I do 3-6-7 card draw. So these are all her cards. She does strikes. She has a new ability, the discard ability. So she gains 8 block with Survivor, but she has to discard 1. The power of this character is her ability to discard, because as you play into this, there's more abilities like discard 1 and gain a free attack, that kind of shit. So she's also a super ninja. So there's cards too that add, like, they're called shivs, but they're like throwing knives. So you could play it like that. And her 3rd ability is poison. So we'll see which one we end up at.
Finally, some poison.
Yeah, we'll see which way this goes. So bam. Look out. Look at it. This is like free
Boom.
battle. So I got heal hook. I deal 5 damage if an enemy has weak and gain an energy draw card. This is crap. So you want to go poison? We gotta go poison for this one. I got poison stab. Deal 6 damage. Oh boy. You want to do poison?
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
Okay, so we're doing 6 damage and 3 poison, which means when I end my turn, they automatically take 3 damage before they even battle. You can kill somebody with poison before they even attack. It's a very powerful ability, but you have to get the right card. So we're going to hope we can accumulate a lot of poison. So I'm taking a mystery because I don't want to waste my battle. All right, you find yourself in a room filled with racks of test tubes, beakers, flasks, forceps, pinch clamps, stirring rods, tongs, goggles, funnels, pivots, cylinders, condensers, and even a rare spiral tube of glass. Why? Do you know the name of these tools? It doesn't matter. You take a look around. And I find some potions. Cunning potion. This is good. Shivs. Remember I was telling you about the throwing shit? This will give me 3 of them automatically. Good. Fear potion I already have. They gain vulnerable and dexterity. Dexterity, I gain 2 guaranteed blocks. So bam. So far so good. I haven't ran into a battle. If this isn't a battle and I face this guy and this isn't a battle, I'll get a free boss. But it's a lot of fucking chance. If this turns out to be a battle, I'm not going to fight a boss right away because the silent isn't that strong yet. So I don't want to take on a boss quite yet. I'll go to a campfire. But if this is a freebie, then I'll take this boss out and I'll get a special relic. So it's a lot of chance with the side. Oh, I got a shop. All right, cool.
All right.
Okay, so you said we're going poison, right? This is the card.
It's poison.
Yes, this is the card you need. This is, if you were going to build a poison deck, anybody watching, you want to build a poison deck, you need 2 very important cards. You need Deadly Poison and Catalyst. Now, I haven't run into Catalyst yet, but what Catalyst does is it triples your poison damage on a character. So this does 5, right? So it'd be 15 poison per turn if I play Catalyst on this card. But if you're starting poison, you want Deadly Poison and there's Noxious Gas, which is guaranteed to give 2 poison. So you need 3 pivotal cards. You need Deadly Poison, you need Noxious Gas, and I haven't gotten the next one, which is Crippling Poison, which will deal 4 damage, 2 poison, and 3 weak. So poison is a very powerful effect. And if you're going to go this way, then you got to build towards your poison. So I'm going to grab this right away. I'll save it to the next shop to remove a card because right now I don't need strikes, right? We're building poison. So I'm going to need a lot of block to wait it out. Because with a poison build, you're not trying to deal damage. And this is great against bosses, right? Because they can hit me for 60. If I can block all 60, they're still taking, what, 20, 30 damage on their turn, every single turn. You can kill a boss super fucking quick with poison. It's like one of the quickest ways to win a run. So, bam, we did that. Now I can kill these minions basically for free. We got this asshole. And look, I'm just going to do 1 dagger to him. I ain't got time for your bullshit. Okay, so 20 gold. Rid of this, do an attack potion. Okay, so now I got dagger throw.
You're doing the poison. What happened to the poison?
I still got poison here. See, I'm thinking maybe get another poison stab. Right, do 2 of them.
Oh yeah, stab them motherfuckers real hard, like.
Okay, so we're going to get rid of all of these normal strikes and just have everything doing poison. All we want is poison. Okay, so
So,
this is a great. We're gonna beat a boss, so I got a free boss
beat a
kill. But
boss.
anyways, shining light. You find a shimmering mass light encompassing the center of a room. Its warm glow and enchanting patterns invite you. Now, I'll lose 14 health, but I will upgrade 2 cards I can't choose. So I don't know what's gonna upgrade, but I'm gonna go for it.
Life's a
Boom!
mystery.
I upgraded my poison and I upgraded my survivor. This is great. So now I got 11 block, and one of my poison strikes does 8 damage and 4 poison instead of 3. So we're rolling. This is good. This is
What are
one of
we
the best cards I've
rolling?
had. Okay, now we're gonna take a boss. Oh, and we've got the Lagavulin. This would be a tough match if he didn't have
Oh
8
yeah,
block and 1 health. So let's
super
kill him.
tough.
Boom. Bam! Mini boss dead. Quickest fucking mini boss I ever did. Plus I get lantern. At the start of each combat, I get additional energy. So we're just I don't really need these. Like I said, we're building poison, right? So you don't want to gain anything that's not going to work in your favor. These are just going to take up space. Like I could do sucker punch and
It's going to take up space.
Yeah, choke does 12 damage whenever I play a card on that enemy this turn. They lose 3. That's okay, but you have to have a couple of them. Sneaky strike is good
Oh,
if
yeah.
I was building discard, but I'm not discarding anything. I'm poisoning, so I want to skip this. Remember,
You
if you're
should
going
discard.
Huh?
You should discard.
No, if I'm doing poison, I don't want to discard, right? Because I want to keep.
Okay, then you should that card.
So, here's where we come to a choice. We got treasure chest here, treasure chest there. Let's see how this battle goes. So now I beat a boss. Now I gotta do full combat. So I'm gonna show you how the poisons work. I'm gonna poison this fuck. He's gonna lose 5 damage, and just to make sure he dies next turn, I hit him. Now he's not an issue. Got to deal with this guy. So I'm gonna do poison strike. Oops, no, poison strike. All right, so see the beginning of my turn? Bam! He didn't even get to do damage.
You want to use your Venoshock after you use your Toxic.
I'm trying to find something that's the equivalent to that.
That's what you just did, is it not?
Yeah, basically.
You poisoned him and then you attacked him with a poison attack. Which I don't know if the attack did the attack get a boost in damage because he was already poisoned?
No, it just took down his health enough for the
Then that's a bullshit Venoshock.
No, it you know what? You're right. It actually did the same thing because I still killed him with the poison.
You know, if you pronounced it differently, it would be like, okay, let's do some vino shots. Like, you gotta do a lot of shots of vino to get fucked up.
Okay, so I got a couple of good attacks here.
Oh, Lemon Pie is back. How intriguing. Hey. Lemon Pie, I asked you a bunch of questions while you were away.
Go ahead, keep talking while I go to the bathroom.
Not true, Lemon Pie. It wasn't a bunch of questions. It was just one question. It was just one. But you answered it in your absence. Don't worry. Don't worry. Everything will be fine. I'll ask you a different question. Did you yell out the window yet that Zod was streaming? Because nobody showed up before. I don't think that you shared the stream. I don't think Lemon Pie shared the stream.
Lemon Pie shouted out the window, I thought.
I don't think he did. He left before. He's been gone for.
He's been gone for like freaking.
Dude, he's been gone for like 2 hours.
I mean, you know, sometimes in life. Okay, so I got a couple of choices. I'm thinking of taking backflip. Backflip, you gain 5 block and you draw 2 cards. This will help me get to my poison because what do we want to do? What's the name of the game of this deck?
Poison?
Fucking poison. Okay? I'm going to get rid of these cards. When I get to a shop, we're getting rid of strike, right? The only thing we're concerned about in this deck is poisoning. Nothing else matters. So I'm not taking this because I can obtain a random potion like up here, but I got 3 potions, so this is a waste of a card. This one is good
Well,
because
hold
it
on.
does.
I gotta antagonize them a little more. So when you shouted out those 3 windows, was that for the other stream you were watching?
Oh, I give them credit though. At least we were in one of those 3 windows.
No, I'm saying that maybe we got a window, but did the other stream get the 3 windows? Because he just said that he shouted out the windows. He didn't say nothing about us.
All right, so for this one, I'm going to go through this path because I hit 2 fires and I need to gain some health, and I hit a shop.
Well, the
So I'm going to
original
take this
question
administrative
was
path.
the original question was a mystery. I guess you'll have to rewind to find out. Just
Okay,
kidding.
so I can
I'm not gonna
remove
make
a
you
card.
rewind, Lemon Pie. The original question was how many streams are you watching? But you weren't watching us anymore.
So that means you were watching another stream for a while on a panel here for shame.
You do it all of the time.
So, okay, I got 3 choices.
Yes,
I can
I
remove
did.
a card.
I did click on another stream when I opened up YouTube to click on this one.
So I can forget, which will remove a card. I can change, which will transform a card, or I can grow and upgrade a card. I got 2 good options. I can upgrade this poison and make it do, I believe, 8 poison. Or I can remove one of my shit cards, like this dagger. Or I can do a random. Transform will transform one of my cards to another card. Now I can get a good card, or I could get one that's totally fucking useless. It's like a
Dude,
50
you
shot.
didn't tell me we were transform guy. Do the
You want to do
transform.
transform?
Of
We're
course
gonna
I
roll
want
the
to play
dice.
Transformers. Who doesn't want to play Transformers?
Okay, I'm gonna take this shit card, and these are all the cards I can possibly get. Look at Oh, PB, you fucking genius! No homo, but if you were here, I could kiss you. That was a great maneuver.
Touch me.
So we got another poison card. Hold on, keep talking to people. I gotta talk to Bitchy for a second. Hold on.
Okay, you got it.
Hold on. She hung
Like,
up, so I'm just gonna call her back. You keep
oh,
going until you.
when you say talk to people, you mean talk to person, because at least we have one person. Fuck you, Stream Elements, you cocksucker.
Oh, she said never mind. Okay, so let me explain the beauty, PB, you beautiful bastard. That
You're
was one
welcome.
of the cards. This card that we got, this is an essential card for your poison deaths. Bouncing Flask does 3 poison to 3 random enemies. Now, if you only have one, like a boss, this will do 3 poison 3 times to 1 target. When you upgrade it, I think it's like 4 or 5.
I'm sorry, Karen. I'm sorry, Karen. She never says anything in the chat until she's been antagonized, although she did say hello to Lemon Pie. See, Lemon Pie was already gone before Karen showed up. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, so I also got meal ticket. When we enter a shop, we'll heal for 15. This is, wow. This is a hell of a run. So let's go to this question mark. We hit a shop. We got full health. Holy shit. Okay, so I'm going to remove one of these strikes so that I can get to my poisons easier. I'm looking at stuff to buy. There's nothing really here I want to buy. I would want that regain potion, but I really don't need
Yeah,
it.
why are you buying stuff from the Japanese crypt keeper? What the fuck is up with his hand?
I don't know, man. He's been in the dungeon a really long time. He's
Like,
happy
is
that
this
there's
what
even
you
anyone
look like when you join the Blue Man group and you're in the retirement home?
Yeah, he's a retired blue. We figured it out. The shopkeeper is formerly from the Blue Man Group.
What are you cooking and baking, Karen?
Ooh.
Like the cleaning and the laundry seems pretty straightforward. I don't have to ask about that. But the cooking and baking, that could be all kinds of stuff. I would assume she's baking some kind of pie.
So, PD, are you ready for us to fuck up this?
Yeah, I'm ready to get fucked up. What?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so I did 5 damage. 6 plus 3. Look
I
at
didn't
all that
drink. I
damage he's
didn't
going to
drink
lose
last
now.
night. I drank the night before. I probably drank too much, and we went places.
Oh my god. It's like, see, this is the thing. I'm blocking. That's okay. I'm going to get that money
Oh,
back.
what kind of cake? What kind of cake, Karen?
Okay, let me see. Backflip, gain 5
Like,
life.
what flavor is there frosting on it? What kind of frosting? Like, I hope it's some kind of cream cheese frosting. I love cream cheese frosting. That's the good shit. It's got cheese in it.
So, PB, you see all of this green right here?
No.
That's all of his health. I just press end and he's going to die. I literally don't have to do anything. Like, look, I'm not going to play anything. Watch. That's the power of poison. So I got 23 back.
use poison last time?
I poisoned the shit out of him. He had like 18 poison per turn.
Oh, why didn't we have poison with the previous character?
Oh, Ironclad doesn't poison. He's just straight, I'm going to beat you over the face. See, each character specializes in one thing. So think of it like Pokemon, right? Ironclad is fire. This is grass. The next one is water. And the one after that is like, or no, the next one is earth. And then one after that is water. You know what I'm saying? If you broke it down to the elements.
Yeah.
So as you can see, poison is pretty. Now, where poison kind of fails is when I have multiple people, because then I'm in a situation where I do kind of have to block and focus on one individual at a time. So I'm going to block for 5, do poison on this little fuck right here, poison on you, and then I'm going to take like 5 damage from someone, but that's fine because I'll be down to 60 out of 70 health. That's not bad. $58, close enough. Okay, so now you're dead, and then I'm gonna give you more poison because why have a poison deck if we're not poisoning anything? I don't want to waste this card because it's just gonna give me more block I don't need. Draw 2 cards I can't use. So bam. And now he's going to lose 10. Now, next turn, I literally don't have to do another attack. I could do Bouncing Flask. I'm just going to do it for fun. Look, he's got 16 damage, and he's only got 2 health.
How do you feel about cherry cake?
I like cherry cake. I think it's good.
How do you make a cherry frosting, though?
You can use Marciano,
Is it just flavored
the
cherry?
cherry syrup juice, and put that in the cake batter. Coworker told me about that, who's a chef.
No, I wasn't asking about the cake batter guy.
I mean, but you'd get that cherry
But it was
flavor.
a cherry cake with cherry frosting. For fuck's sake.
You know what else we got? Remember how I was telling you crippling cloud was one of the 3 essential poisons we need? Dude,
No.
you are good luck. Do you know how many runs I've done and I've never seen this many fucking poison cards consecutively? Like,
7 runs.
nah, I played 100 hours. And in 100 hours, I haven't come across runs where I got all of the things I need. So what this does is it does 4 poison and 2 weak to every enemy on the field. This is like so fucking Ridiculous. Now I can upgrade my cards. Let
You're
me
welcome.
see. P8. Do I want to rest or upgrade?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
gonna
you
upgrade
do.
on this one.
You want to do stuff in
Yeah, I
the
want to
game.
do stuff on this. Okay,
Squeaky
so we're
fucking
gonna
chair.
do 7 poison for deadly poison, because I want a lot of poison there. We got a shop here. Oh, so I don't even need to heal. I can upgrade 2 cards. Great, fantastic. I don't want any of these because they're not gonna help me.
What? You ain't been wanting
Sorry,
stuff.
blue man guy. No money for you today. All right, so another upgrade, and we're gonna upgrade. What do you think, P? The poison stab, bouncing flask, or crippling cloud? Crippling cloud will go to
Okay.
7 poison. Bouncing flask will be 3 poison, but 4 times instead of 3 times.
Always upgrade
So,
the flask.
oh yeah, the flask definitely, because we're going to a boss. We want to get as much poison on him as quickly as possible. So I think, holy shit, this might be quicker than the first run we did. Like, this is going. This
Like,
guy's gonna.
a cake is supposed to have milk in it. How does it turn into a cake properly if you use cherry juice instead of milk? Boom.
Oh, he's pissed now.
Yeah, you got him on fire.
Yeah, he went flames. Okay, I'm gonna do my block because I don't want to take any of this. This time, he's taking all of this damage, and
I drank too much.
I took 1 out of all of the strikes. I took 1. Okay, bouncing flask. Holy shit, dude! Poison was a good idea.
Yeah, you're killing his
Look at
flame.
all of this damage he's taking per turn. This is a guy with 250 health, and I've got him down to 170 already. I'll block because I don't have any poison right now. I'll just let him take 34.
Lemon pie, I don't understand your question. PB drank too much then. It was on like Donkey Kong. Oh. When did I drink too much? Oh, 2 days ago? I mean, not too much. Not for Wisconsin. Maybe for other places. I'm sorry, Lemon Pie. I guess I just had to read it out loud and then I got it. Because, you know, a little slow. I got 8 brain. It's a real thing.
Okay, he's dead the next turn. Holy shit. He didn't even get past his 3rd phase. I just press end turn, take 3 damage. Boom!
Boom. Dead.
Boss dead. That is like.
That's how we do.
That's how we do it. I'm gonna take glass knife. Or no, we're keeping poison in venom. So what?
More poison.
Remember the venom card you were asking about? This is venom card. Whenever I attack, I apply 1 poison. If you're building a straight up poison deck, you want this legendary card because now every attack, whether it's my daggers or something else, I'll do an extra
poison. I want that card.
Bam.
I want to proceed too. Look at my chest.
So I have Zuzo. I gain an extra energy, but I can't obtain potions. Fuck that.
No,
Ectoplasm. Potions. I gain energy, but I can no longer get gold. Fuck that. Or Calling Bell. Upon pickup, I obtain a unique curse, but I get 3 of these relics. The unique curse I can't get rid of. That's an extra card. So I'm going to skip this for right now. I don't need this special chest. I'll get the next one. So we're already to this active. Like,
Wait, we just beat a whole map worth?
Dude, that's how fast poison works. I've literally just got through that whole floor.
And there's
You want
4
to keep going?
floors?
Should we keep going?
I guess that seemed real fast.
That was fast, right? Dude, Venom is no joke. Like,
No, I swear to God, like you started it right before I went out for the cigarette.
Dude, Venom runs, this is why they're so quick. The last one took me an hour and something because there's a timer up there. That one took me 28 minutes to get to this floor. So let's keep going. I'm gonna play my new legendary card,
Yes,
Venom.
legendary.
So now every attack I do is guaranteed poison, and I don't have to rush through this. So I'm gonna gain 5 block here and 5 block here, and I'm going to take 2 damage. Now, the reason I did that is because now every attack I do is guaranteed to poison this guy if he doesn't have a shield, which he does. Fucking prick. Okay, so I got to bring down his shield a little bit.
Oh yeah, I hate it when they terrestrialize like that and you gotta break the shield. It's a bitch.
Yeah, like, see, look at that. He's got 14 shield. And that's why I need better attacks, because the bullshit 6 damage daggers don't.
You didn't tell me there was a shield.
Oh yeah, they got shields. But here's, the great thing about poison?
No.
Poison doesn't give a fuck about their shields.
Yeah,
See,
but you gotta get him poisoned first.
Yeah, I could still poison him through his shield. So, there we go. He's only going to attack me for 7, and he's got 11 poison so far. Like, go ahead. Do that damage. I'm still, like, even if he gains health, he's still losing all that fucking... Okay, I'm going to do this. 13.
Yeah, flask him.
I'm going to flask him. Holy shit, dude!
Boom.
This is why the battles are ending so quickly. He's taking 22 damage every turn. He's got 44 health right now. All I have to do is sit back and block and then just let him take all of this ridiculous damage. I don't even have to get through the shield at this point. I could just keep on adding the poison up.
Boom.
He's dead the next turn. That's it. Wow. Poison is so powerful. If you can get all of these poison things, like, I'm just being a prick at this point because he damaged me, but look at that.
Extra egg for Mitch.
35 poison. That's ridiculous. I'm going to add more just because I can. 42. He's only got 20 health.
End the turn.
Dude, when you said go with poison, that was the best choice we did.
Okay, read the cards.
Now, I'm going to do Blade Dance because I have Venom. What Blade Dance does is it gives me 4 shivs. Those are the throwing knives. So now I can play for free throwing knives, and it'll give me 4 of them that do 4 damage. So with the Venom Blade upgrade, these will also poison.
Cool,
so,
choose it.
So yeah, we're gonna do like a hybrid shiv kind of thing. I'm healing on the shops. This is the one of the quickest runs I've had. I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't need that.
Oh yeah.
I'm really good on block. I don't need any of this shit here. I got 3 potions that I like. Like, we're just cruising. Sorry, shop guy. I just needed to heal. So, we're going to go up this way. I'm actually going to take out a couple of bosses. So, here's my goal. I want to take out this boss right here, and then I'm going to go up and take out this boss. So, I'm going to get a little cocky, and I'm going to face 2 mini bosses before we face the big boss.
Wait, go down again. Go down.
Yep.
Okay, no, too far. Too far. Go up a little. Stop. Are you going left or right at that fork? Because it comes back together.
I'm going to go left because I want the campfire so we can upgrade our venom and make it
Okay,
one
what's
cost.
what's the other way?
The other way is boss fight. Now I could
Okay,
go this way.
but what's after that fight? What's that?
Another upgrade.
Okay, so you both pathways have an upgrade, and one pathway has a question mark, and one pathway has a fight. Do you want to do the fight or the question mark?
That's the question. See, because the question mark could be a fight, or it could be a bonus. That's why I was thinking of going this way, because I could
Okay,
get.
that's what I was asking. That's all.
Yeah. So either way, by choosing this
Go
path.
left. Yep, going left.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go to the left. We're just gonna go
Okay,
straight up.
Go to the next one.
All right. So here we go. Another minion battle. Oh, the fucking birds.
Perfect. I wanted to fight the birds. The birds will go down easy. They all get poisoned.
So this is where this does random damage to all of them. So they all got poisoned. I'm gonna do venom. Now I am gonna take some damage because.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was. You know what? Fuck it. Let's add some shivs. I'll do some extra poison damage.
You poison them up.
Bam. I'm gonna make it so when they hit me, they take 3 damage, and then let's do a free hit. Deal 3 damage 5 times. Who do I want to do that on? It doesn't matter which one, but I'll hit this
I would do the one in the middle or the right.
Ah! There we go. Now I just reduce how much damage I'm going to take because I stunned one of them.
Boom. Boom. Stunned.
Dude, that could have went horribly wrong if I didn't have those. So that and this guy. Now, magic of poison.
Over.
Boom, over. Dude, these fights are so fucking. Oh, I love poison so much. It's so quick. Like you could just. Okay, I'm going to get.
Which is funny because to do a poison run, eggs over milk, lemon pie. What?
I know. I was looking at that. Eggs over milk. What?
Oh, I gotta have my milk. It doesn't have to have lactose in it though. I found that out. Unlactated milk is unlactated? That doesn't sound right. Anyway, lactose-free milk. Still good. Which card are you picking here, guy?
What were you about to do a poison run?
Oh, when you're doing a poison run in Pokemon, they usually take longer because you're stalling.
Yeah, the thing that they do.
Like you poison them and then they die slowly, and you just keep healing yourself little by little. Whereas if you had something that was like powerful, like if you were running a Blue Eyes deck, it wouldn't take so long.
I mean, I think the difference here is that with like Pokemon, right? When you do that,
you're saving time because everybody's dying at the same time instead of having to kill one person at a time.
Well, the thing
that's making a huge difference. The multiple person battles is what's making the difference on time here. Because a one-on-one you could kill just as fast.
And the turn order, PB. The poisons in Pokemon work at the beginning of your turn, right?
No, poison works at the end of the turn.
Of my turn. So
no, poison works at the end of everyone's turn. So you go, they go, then the poison does damage. You go, they go, poison does damage. This one is, you poison them, it switches to their turn, and it does the damage.
Yes, which means if I can get the poison off fast enough, I can kill them.
Right.
Before they even have an opportunity to attack, which I think all games should do that. Like, how much quicker would I think more people would do poison if you did the damage right away. Like, and there's no guarantee, especially with bosses, that they won't take that damage and still be able to attack. So it's still balanced, especially in these floors. There's higher health. But
Pick a
at
card.
least if I can stack all of this poison right away, then
What are these
I can
cards?
get a jump.
What are these cards?
Okay, so I'm getting the next powerful card we need, Piercing Well. All enemies lose 6 strength.
Come, lemon pie. You're a riot.
What lemon pie say? Because I had to charge my phone.
Karen, is that your cherry pie? Oh, it's a cherry cake. She's gonna make a cherry pie though. At least it sounded like she was making a cherry pie this weekend. Unless it's not cherry. She seems like she makes a lot of cherry flavored stuff. Or has a lot of cherry flavored stuff. Yeah, poisoning plants is good. Poison is good against grass. I like that.
So, remember how much trouble we had. Let's see if we can get this fucker down early. So, I'm going to use my new card, Piercing Will.
Yeah,
He'll
you
lose
pierce his will.
6 attack so that he only does 1 damage 3 times. Now I'm going to poison him.
Boom, boom.
And I'm going to poison him. Now, I didn't get Venom, so I can't power up these attacks. So I'm just going to end my turn. Now, look, his shield doesn't mean shit because he can go into shield, but you're still going to get poisoned. So, okay, I'm going to do crippling poison. So now I apply 4 poison and 2 weak. So there's that, and then I can just block.
Boom.
I mean, this guy's going to just, Venom. So now all my attacks do poison. And I'm going to do, no, I don't need to do Survivor because he's charging up. I'm going to do this. And now this. Boom. And bam. It doesn't matter what he does after this. I just click end. And
just click end.
The match is over. I could... Dude, remember how much problems that guy gave us the first time?
He was a tentacle motherfucker, that's for sure.
So none of this stuff I really need. Riddle with Holes does 3 damage 5 times. I'm not really trying to do that much. This is pretty good. If I discard this from my hand, I gain an extra energy, but I'm not playing a discarded deck. This is just to draw a card and discard a card. That could be useful, but I'm trying to keep my deck low so that I can draw my poisons. Because what I really want to do is just poison the shit out of people and then end my turn. Oh, this guy, Sneko's a pain in the ass. So this guy's special ability is that after this turn ends, he's going to change the cost of all of my cards. So they could be 0, they could be 3.
Costless.
He's going to change the value of every card.
Good.
This is a pain in the ass.
Oh, yeah.
So I want to get to poisoning him right away because... And probably do some damage. I'll do a Blade Dance because he's going to then hit me for a lot of damage the next turn.
But if this would have been... You gotta use that card with the Venom card.
Yeah. I didn't draw the Venom card, but I said fuck it because he's going to change the value of my cards. And now I don't know how much my cards are going to cost. They could cost the same amount or higher or lower. Yeah. Okay, this is good. So this would normally be 2, but he changed it to 1. So like I said, his ability is very random. He helped me because that's a free block. This is 1.
2, 3, 4.
And this would normally be 1, but he changed it to 2. But that's okay because he fucked me on these. So, bam. And, you know, I got to eat 10. There's nothing I could do about it. I'm going to have to heal the next one. Okay, so he's doing his bullshit. Look, this would be 2. This would cost 2, but because he randomized my cards, it costs 1. So bam, that's basically like a give me and a block. There we go. I'm still gonna take some, but that's beautiful. So I can keep on adding to his poison. Like oh my god, he's taking so much damage. He started with 119, he's down to 36. So all I really gotta do is do a poison strike for free.
I don't know the words to that song.
And
tastes so good, make a grown man cry. Sweet cherry pie. Oh yeah.
Dude, your poison idea was the best idea that we. Dude, this is we're
Wait
gonna.
a second. Why do you want to face two bosses?
Because they're gonna give me 2 powerful relics.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So the bosses are a risk reward thing. Oh shit! I forgot this guy's 3 of them. Okay, this is gonna be challenging because these little pricks are gonna be hitting me too. So I gotta be very careful to block and still do my poison. So block for that. And I could do another deadly poison, but I'm not gonna get greedy because this is gonna hurt. So I'm gonna do 10 block and add some shivs here and just do some random damage.
No! The wasting of random damage is painful to my soul. The whole point of...
I know I should have used the venom with those, but oh my god, that hurt. Okay, so I do got a savior here. I got crippling blow. This is gonna give them -2 on their hit and more poison. This guy's gonna die before he can hit me. So
Oh yeah.
the 3 damage is all I gotta worry about, and this guy is charging their attack, but 2 of these guys are gonna be almost dead. So the key is I can't take any more damage.
You're gonna die. Can you not heal?
I can't heal this round because I don't got anything to heal me. So
We're
I'm gonna weaken his attack. I'm gonna block. Shit, what did I take out?
We're gonna lose.
I gotta take out that poison because I need to block. Ooh, piercing well, good. I gotta let my poison do its work. Okay, so now he's dead, and he's gonna hit me for 2-3 times. Okay, now I can focus on him and just poisoning him because he's gonna call for more reinforcements. So now's my time to hit him with as much poison as I possibly can. Okay.
What the hell was that beeping?
I have no clue. It could be the sound effects.
Maybe.
Okay, so he's dead. He took 13. Now he's going to get more guys. Ugh. Oh, boy, this is rough, folks. This is a rough one. I'm going to have to block some of this damage because I can't take 8 damage.
We're going to lose.
So I'm going to get rid of this poison. Give him this. Poison this fat fuck.
This is terrifying.
See, I'm not worried about him reducing damage because my damage is the poison.
We're gonna die. So, we don't have enough hit points.
Oh boy, this is sketchy. Okay. Oh man, I might not make it.
That's what I just said.
Let me see. Oh my god, this is bad. This guy's gonna die. He's gonna hit me for 7. I'm gonna block 5 of that. Take 2. Yeah, this might be the end. Oh man. Oh.
Boom.
Oh man.
Poison sucks.
And I unlocked a new character. The
That's creepy
defect.
looking.
And
Oh,
so
so we didn't make it any
that
farther with the new
run.
character.
I did get pretty far. So we
No,
want
we
to go
didn't. We
third
didn't even
character.
get halfway. No.
So are we done with the?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that was the Slay the Spire run. This was fun. I plan on doing
Look
more
at
of
how
these runs.
active my background is. There's so many things back there.
Slay the Spire, play along. What do you think of the thumbnail? Pretty cool.
Oh, I didn't know what the hell it was, but yeah, it's pretty. I mean, it's very catchy. It's difficult to read the words though. Could you use the worst font and color?
I mean,
I got
I
beer
thought
and
with a green
Twinkies.
background that the gray would kind of pop, but maybe I should have went with like red or blue or something a little bit brighter.
You think? Or like actual just white.
Or white, yeah.
Fucking putts. I don't know how you
I
can be so
have
terrible
beer
so
and
consistently.
Twinkies, but I doubt they go together.
Everything will go with it as soon as you drink enough of the beer.
Thank you. I appreciate your encouragement.
He said it was a very chilled thumbnail.
Yeah. Welcome to my Slay
The
the Spire.
Prophets of Geek Culture. I forgot that we weren't on your channel. I didn't have to do that ad.
Hey, you know what? Whatever. Go to my channel. I will be doing a spoiler review of Renfield. I waited because I didn't want to spoil it yet. Unfortunately, it's not doing well in the box office because I don't know who the fuck works at Universal. But why would you release an R-rated Nicolas Cage movie during the Mario, which is damn near close to $1 billion now? Why would you release your movie next to Mario? Like,
You're dumb?
this is why Universal doesn't make money on their movies. Like, why? What was the point?
Well, I mean, what are they supposed to? When are they supposed to release it? Because Guardians is coming out at the start of May. So.
October. You release a vampire movie on October. I don't get this thing with Hollywood.
Not in.
Like,
I would
why
release
would
it
you
in
not release
October.
it during Halloween?
How
You got
do you release it
Dracula.
on October?
Yeah, like
you are attacking October with Renfield?
Yes.
I don't
That's
know
like,
what that means.
okay. Remember the awesome Santa Claus movie with
No.
the dude from Stranger Things that did really well, and they released it during Christmas?
Wait, are you talking about with David Harbour?
Yes.
Violent Night.
Violent Night, which was great. They released it when? Christmas.
That was amazing.
Because it's a Christmas movie. So they released the Christmas
Krampus
movie
season
on Christmas, and it did well, which is why you should release Dracula during
Dracula season.
During Dracula season, yeah. Why the fuck would you release it now? This is like, you got Guardians, you got Mario.
It's
Evil
me,
Dead.
Mario.
You can't compete with that. And like, Evil Dead was smart.
Yeah, when's that coming out?
It comes out this week. I'm gonna review it probably Saturday. I'll do a non-spoiler. But
did you see Mario?
It comes out after Mario's been out for a little bit. So all the kids and the families have seen Mario. So now the adults can go see Evil Dead.
But did you see Mario?
What other movies are coming out this week?
Did you see Mario?
Yes, twice. It's great. Go see Mario. Hello.
Hello. I can't do Mario.
Wahoo!
Yahoo!
Aha!
No, I can only do Mickey.
I'm gonna eat the mushroom. Become
I did a Goofy impersonation once. Apparently, it went well, at least according to the audience.
And here's the thing. It's been out for a while, so it's not really a spoiler. But the person who does Mario's voice in the game Listen
Also,
closely.
wait, the person who does Mario's voice in the game.
Yes, listen closely. He's in the movie twice. Once is a funny little promo in the beginning, and the second time he is actually related to Mario. That's all I'm gonna say. But if you watch the movie, you'll know what I'm talking about because he's actually connected to Chris Pratt's Mario.
I didn't know there was any Mario relation, so thanks for the spoiler.
Yeah, they flesh out Mario. He actually has a
Shut
family,
up,
and it's
shut
kind
up,
of
shut up,
hilarious.
shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up!
But yeah,
I
just
will leave.
go see the movie. It's great. But yeah, Evil Dead comes out. I will have a review on Evil Dead. I wanted to do
I
it this
won't.
Friday, but we're doing The Mandalorian, so I can't do my non-spoiler. Then I might do a little brief
You gonna watch The
thing
Mandalorian with me?
when we first start, and just give my general thoughts. But
Oh,
if you guys don't know,
general thoughts. That's funny because, you know.
yeah, my general thoughts. Tomorrow in the morning, to let you guys know, on my channel, I am going to do an Evil Dead retrospective. I will be talking live and ranking the Evil Dead movies before I
Oh
go
yeah.
see Evil Dead Rise. So I'm going to give you guys my rank from Evil Dead 1, Evil Dead Dead by Dawn, Evil Dead Army of Darkness, Evil Dead the TV show, and Evil Dead the 2013 reboot slash sequel. And I'm going to rank them in order by my least favorite to favorite, but every movie is good. So even my least favorite, I've seen at least 3 or 4 times. Um, we all know Bruce Campbell is the GOAT. He's not in this new movie, but he produced it, and Sam Raimi went over the script. And from what I hear, it's got nothing but good reviews. So I'm
Oh yeah.
super fucking excited. I can't wait. And it's going to be in the morning. You guys know how I feel about doing the morning streams, but for Evil Dead, I'm going to do a morning stream. I'm not going to have whiskey this time. I'm going to
That
have
would be
coffee
cool.
in my Captain America mug.
What
And
time in the morning? Because some hours of the morning I sleep. I don't believe you, Lemon Pie. You don't fucking sleep.
let me ask this, Lemon Pie. What time works for you? You give me a time, I will set the stream for that time. I will literally do it when I get off this stream. I'll set up for my Evil Dead stream while I'm still coherent enough to do it while I'm talking to PB, and I can kind of show him the thumbnail too, so he can approve or disapprove with his
Oh, I'm
fucking.
gonna disapprove hard.
Yeah, you love doing that. So I will set up the thumbnail in the stream right now, right when I get off, because we're ending the stream. It's a
Oh,
3-hour
don't
stream.
say it like that. Don't say right when I get out.
11 a.m. That's perfect, because I got to go to work at 4. So I will have plenty of time to give my thoughts and a full breakdown. Yeah, I'll do it for 11. So I'll do 11 a.m. my time. I don't know
4
if that
hours
lines up
didn't
with
used
your
to be
time.
enough time.
11 a.m. my time, if it's...
Is 11 a.m. pie time.
Okay, cool. So I'll do an 11 a.m. stream, and I will send out all of the notifications. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to get thoughts of people. I know my ratings might be controversial because, spoiler alert, I'm not a real big fan of the older Evil Dead movies. I didn't grow up with them. The first Evil Dead movie I ever saw was Evil Dead uh, Army of Darkness. And let me just hold on.
Army
Just
of
talk
Darkness
for a
is the
second.
first
I'm gonna
Evil
pull
Dead
something up.
movie. Army of Darkness is the first Evil Dead movie that I ever seen, and I didn't know initially that it was based off of anything else. I thought I was like, oh, this is just a really wacky intro to this story that they're going to be telling. And then I found out, no, it's just the sequel to this spectacular franchise that has an unbelievable amount of fake blood. And I was like, okay, I guess I need to watch some more stuff. And then they came out with the TV show, and I was like, okay, Bruce Campbell. They're like, oh yeah, Bruce Campbell. I was like, okay, I don't care. You just have him walk around with a chainsaw hand. I don't necessarily need anything else that goes with it. And
Okay,
then they
so
put him in the MCU.
Let me just pull up something here.
Oh, yeah, you pull it up. There we go.
Here's some quotes from one of the.
Well, hello, Mr. Fancy Pants. I got news for you, pal. You ain't leading but two things right now: Jack and shit. And Jack. Oh, your place is untied.
Yeah.
All right, you primitive screwheads, listen up. See this? This is my boomstick. 12-gauge double-barreled Remington. S-Smart's top of the line. You can find this in the sporting goods department. That's right, this sweet baby was made in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Costs about $109.95.
I guess it's a promo.
Stock, cobalt blue steel,
Yeah.
and a hair trigger. That's right. Shop smart. Shop S-Smart. You got that? Now the next one of you primates even touches me. Now, let's talk about how I get back home.
Like,
first you want to kill me, now you want to kiss me. Blow.
There's so many one-liners.
I don't want your bullshit. Just send me back to my own time. Pronto, today. It's a trick. Get an axe. Yo, she-bitch.
I've said that to Bitchy.
Let's go. What's the matter? You raised in a barn? Shut the door. Give me some sugar, baby.
I've said that too.
Clatu, verata, nicto. Okay.
Well, repeat them.
Clatu, verata, nicto.
Again.
I got it. I know your damn words, all right? Now you get this straight, the both of you. If I get that book, you send me back. After that, I'm history.
Boy, there's a lot of screaming. Gilligan Island throwback.
I'll crush each and every one of you. I'll crush you to paste, I'm telling you. I'll squash you so hard, you'll have to look up. Hey, dumbass! London Bridge is falling down, falling down, falling down. Okay.
Oh my god. This is from another streamer, so I shouldn't get pulled for showing these clips, and there's no
You never
copyrighted
know.
music, but...
What's the big idea taking by? Why, I'm blind.
Oh, I'm blind.
Me? What argue me? I ain't that good. Hey, what's that you got on your face? Oh. He was so busy filling me full of his secret little words and his phrases and his bullshit that he never said anything about this. Clatu, Barata,
You forgot.
Clatu,
Dude, that would be some shit I'd do. Like, oh fuck, I forgot the last line. Dude,
That's
those effects.
terrifying.
Well, that's just what we call pillow talk, baby. That's all.
That's all.
Loudmouth braggarts.
Nope. Just me, baby. Just me. I know you're scared. We're all scared. I shall rule, and you shall be my queen. Honey, you got real ugly. I thought about staying. They offered me the chance to lead them, to teach them, to be king.
Uh-huh.
But
That's
my
Ted
place is
Raimi, by
here,
the way.
so I swallowed the juice, said the words, and here I am.
Did you say the words right this time?
Well, maybe I didn't say every single tiny little syllable, no, but basically I said them, yeah. Basically. Lady, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave the store. Who the hell are you? Name's Ash. Housewares. Could have even been king. But in my own way, I am king.
It's like he don't believe him. Where did he get this random hand from?
Buckle up, bonehead, because you're going for a ride. 6 drops.
I'm a little disappointed in Bruce Campbell. Go back a skosh when he kissed the broad.
Okay, hold on.
I am king.
Yeah, watch. He's using the hand. Watch his fingers. Watch his fingers.
Buckle up, bonehead.
He curls them up a little under her head. There's not supposed to be a hand there.
Bonehead.
Oh yeah, there's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a
6
fake
drops.
hand, so you
Yeah.
can't move. Yeah, good cat. You catch the weirdest like little shit. I would have never noticed that.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
this is from the alternate ending.
It's been so long since I watched this movie.
5, 6.
This is from the
Huh.
tomb ending. He took too many drops and the world ended. That's the original.
No, I slept too long.
That's
Oh,
me
Lord.
waking up in the morning.
I slept too long. I've never seen that before.
When you're supposed to do a stream and you're like, no, I slept too long. Anyways, that's an appropriate outro. Thank you everybody for watching. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. We got more crazy shit. If you're not new to the channel and you enjoy this, leave me a thumbs up. Let me know you like this kind of content. I had a lot of fun. What did you think about our venture into the evil spiral?
The game is weird.
I think
I mean,
you do
it's pretty
well.
straightforward.
Yeah, it's an easy game. It's just about.
That's not what I said. I said straightforward. I did not say easy. We lost both times.
I did lose. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you guys think.
Yeah. Leave a comment after the stream too in the regular comment section. YouTube will appreciate that. And by YouTube, I mean us.
Yes, we will. So thank you everybody for watching.
Yes, Karen, Lemon, Sherry. Who am I forgetting?
I don't know. I think you got everybody.
No, there was somebody else. There was definitely another person.
Join me tomorrow at 11 a.m. as set by Lemon Pie Crummel.
Oh, Crummel. You got here right at the end.
He said, it was, it is pretty weird, Zod and PB.
Yeah.
I like to do different things here on our alternate channel. I'm gonna do more uploads. I'm gonna do some more Marvel Snap. I'm gonna do some Slay the Spire, maybe some character breakdowns. Look forward to more stuff being posted on here because this channel we're doing pretty well.
Grow.
I like to post other things like maybe BioShock.
Yeah, we're gonna shock your bios. It's the longest outro ever. You've really acclimated to the Midwest.
Yeah, who knows? We
I don't know how to say goodbye.
But anyways, thank you everybody for watching. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you next time when we slay the spire.
Yeah.